Ladies and gentlemen, we also ask you that you please remain standing after recognizing the national anthem, and please remain silent until the color guard has departed the building. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to sing our national anthem this afternoon, well-known artists from a local here in Wheeling. This is right here, Wheeling. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Matt Van Fossel with our national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and silent as the honor guard departs the McDonough Center. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, greetings and welcome into the Alma Grace McDonough Center here on the campus of Wheeling University. We got basketball action coming your way here on the Watchdog Network. Matt and Chris here from the Pine Room guys. So happy you're joining us today on what is going to be a really, really special day. Coach is in here getting the crowd fired up as we speak. Jub's on the controls. We got Jeff on the cameras. Lots of things happening here in the McDonough Center as we get ready to bring you the Pickerington Jaguars against the Ohio County Eagles. Two state championship programs here in basketball action to benefit Special Olympics. Chris, boy, this looks incredible. We got the Wheeling University kids out here getting a walkway for the two teams.
Yeah,
this is going to be absolutely incredible action. We're excited to be here. It's awesome. This environment's been great, and Coach is getting them pumped up. We got Donnie Gilbert on the PA. It's lots happening here, but something to see here. Hopefully you're enjoying this footage. If you're able to see this, and no, you're not driving or anything, but it's a great day to be here. And Chris, what do you think of this so far?
It's electric in here, buddy. I tell you what, I didn't know what to expect, but the crowd's involved. You get the students from, I think, the lacrosse team and the football. And it's been a much anticipated matchup, so get ready to tip it off soon. Looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, well, we are about 8 minutes. Well, I guess we're not. We're getting close to the starting lineup, so I guess we'll go ahead and bring you those right now. Let's start it off with the visiting Pickerington Jaguars.
It's chaos, fellas.
They are coached by Tez Reardon, who's the assistant coach, and our buddy Brian Beresford is the head coach of the Jaguars. All right, let's start it off right now at guard number 1, a 5'1" guard, Holden Estelle. A 5'1" guard, number 11, Josh Moen. A 5'11" forward who's got some major ups and is really, really fast, Brendan Jones. For Pickerington at forward, number 24, 6'3" forward, Tyson Reardon, and starting at center. Man, this is a big boy right here, 6'5", number 42, Cage Beresford. And now for your Ohio County Eagles. And we know a few of these guys really, really well. At forward, number 8, Deshaun Scott. Also at forward, or she's kind of more of a combo, I think, Carrie. She's kind of a swing person, I think, from the warm-up. So guard forward, number 12, Carrie Burkle. Number 22, at guard, Samantha Fleming. At guard, number 24, Larry Goodwin. And at guard, number 42, Alex Sakos. Those are the Ohio County Eagles. Pickerington Jaguars are getting ready to go as they're announcing the teams here in the McDonough Center on what is an incredible event. You got about every athlete at Wheeling University here celebrating this incredible day for Special Olympics. And again, thanks to Dr. Vargo, the president of Wheeling University, and the athletic director, Carrie Hanna, for getting this event organized for us. And Coach did a lot of work with this as well, prepping for it. And thank you to all of our Watchdog sponsors with just kindness and generosity from DeFelice Brothers and Hawkins Hearing, and Jill's going to be playing in the game, which we'll get to in a little bit. El Gran Patron, the Alpha and Undos, Island Pawn and Gun, Shane Stack, Bob's Lunch, and Frio and Stack Auction Service. Some of our wonderful sponsors. DeFelice will be providing pizzas for a pizza shoot today. And afterwards, the teams are going to go out to the Alpha, which is operated by Undos, and the Undos family will have them out there for a nice post-game gathering. But we got 2 ball games coming your way today, Chris. We got the main event here, which is Pickerington and Ohio County, and then Pickerington's going to take on our Watchdog All-Stars after this. So people aren't going to want to leave their televisions or their streaming devices without seeing the All-Stars from the Watchdog.
And you know what, Matt? Once when we got set up and then the teams took the court for warm-ups, I think our All-Stars were a little bit in awe of how good Pickerington looked. They watched them warm up, and a little bit of a, I think they're a little bit worried because Pickerington has a big team.
Yeah, I think Cooley was rethinking wanting to be on the court for this game,
Right.
but that'll be coming up afterwards. We're getting ready to tip it off between the Jaguars and the Eagles here on the Watchdog Network. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. Jubb's working his butt off over here to get everything smooth. I see Coach Nardoni in the house over there. Lots of dignitaries from the area coming out for this big-time game. So we're excited to have it here. And again, thanks to our wonderful sponsors, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, Frio and Stack Auction Service, El Grand Patron, the Alpha Tavern and Undos, the DeFelice Brothers Pizza and Hawkins Hearing. A wonderful day of basketball getting ready to come your way here on the Watchdog Network. Chris, the color guard was pretty stellar there. They got everybody ready to go, and it was a very nice display of action. Today's officials, let's meet them very quickly. Brian Yoho, Mindy Yoho, and Emmanuel Iwotolo. We're getting ready to jump it up. It looks like Flav is going to be going up against Brendan Jones. This may not work out well for Flav here.
No. One thing I'd say about Flav, we have a raucous crowd, but I'd say he's the fan favorite.
Oh,
and
no question about it.
Probably the most well-known guy on the court.
All right, they're getting them amped up here. We're ready to play basketball here at the McDonough Center. Jubb's ready. Cameramen are ready. Everybody's ready. Let's go. Let's play some hoops. Pickerington and Ohio County. Here we go. Tip off one by Pickerington. Cage Beresford with a quick land. 2-0 quickly for the Jaguars. Larry Goodwin bringing it across the timeline for Ohio County. Pickerington in a 2-3 zone here, Chris. We'll see what kind of pressure they can provide up at the top of the key. Larry loses the handle there on a tough pass from Alex Sakos. Over to the wing to Samantha Fleming. She lost it out of bounds. It'll be Pickerington basketball. Early on here at the McDonough Center, Pickerington and Ohio County in a wonderful Special Olympics event here. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there. Okay, we got the handle back for it. Brendan Jones, who's got incredible athleticism. He pulls up a jumper top of the key short. Cage Beresford grabs it. Looks like a pass. He lays it in.
Matt,
4-2, Pickerington.
That's what we talked about earlier when we were watching this. The size advantage is going to really be a problem for a high valley.
Yeah, I would say it is. Larry Goodwin over to Samantha Fleming on the wing. She tries to get into the high post to Flav. Picked off by
Tyson Reardon.
There you go, Tyson Reardon. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Back inside to Cage, and Cage is fouled right on the block. Pickerington going to the line to look to make it 6-0 here. Who do you have the foul on there, Chris? Did you catch that? All right.
Okay.
Foul on Wheeling.
Yeah. She had 4 fingers up on both hands. I thought it was 44.
Yeah, I thought it was 44. It confused me as well.
So he's got his first foul.
Cage Beresford to the line, shooting 2 here. Pickerington leading 4-0 early on at the McDonough Center. And no good on the first one. A little strong there. Rimmed around. Had a shot going down, but he's probably still feeling out these McDonough Center rims early on here, Chris, in the battle of champions, Pickerington and Ohio County. Cage puts the second one up, and he banks it in like Jubb. Early 5-0 lead for the Jaguars.
He's got all 5 points.
Alex Sakos brings it across the timeline for Ohio County. Goes over to Larry Goodwin on the left wing. Larry looking around where he's going to go. Over to Samantha into the left corner. Got Flav down to the block to Larry in the high post. Larry from the pro. Larry Goodwin. 15-foot jumper.
Yeah, off the glass.
5-2 with a beautiful kiss.
Reardon.
And back down the other way. A shot on the wing by Tyson Reardon. It's a little short. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Ohio County basketball. 6:30 to go here, first quarter for the McDonough Center. Jaguars leading at 5-2. You're listening to the Watchdog Network. Matt and Chris here from the Pine Room, guys, bringing you all the action. Jubb on the controls. Jeff Doyle to my left on the camera. Couldn't do it without all these guys. Larry Goodwin in the front court into Flav drives down to the block. Flav, he gets blocked by Cage. Little scuffle there. Looks like a foul.
Cage didn't like that call.
Mindy Yoho said he got with the body there, so a foul on Cage. That's his first. That will send Flav to the line to shoot a pair. Flav sporting some pink socks today, Chris. What do you think of this wardrobe choice?
Good. Well, you know, Flav likes to be noticed, and those pink socks really stand out. So let's see how he does here at the foul.
All right, Flav looking very smooth there. Little strong off the back iron. Remains 5-2, Jaguars.
Matt,
16 remaining, first quarter
what
here.
We've seen early here, I think High Valley is going to have to be hitting some shots outside. Because
they are,
that size in the middle for Pickerington could pose a problem. So if High Valley can shoot well,
you got to love it. Flav hits the second one, making it 5-3. You got to like the way Larry started, though. That's big for them. Very, very big. All right, Brendan Jones brings it across the timeline. Over to the right wing to Josh Moen bangs in a 3 for Pickerington. And it's 8-2. Jaguars, Josh Moen testing his distance early here.
Matt, they kind of lost him there in the defense. He was wide open on the right wing.
All right, Alex Sarkos couldn't handle the pass from Larry Goodwin at the top of the perimeter. And it'll be Pickerington ball, 5:50 to go. 8-3 Pickerington, the Jaguars in the lead here. Battle of Champions is underway, folks. If you're nearby, stop over here to the McDonough Center. Great stuff happening right now. Down to Cage Beresford on the low block. He pulls his way in. Rebound. And Pickerington lays it in. Brendan Jones, that athleticism. It's going to be tough to handle there. Flav wants a timeout, I think, but the coach says no. Coach Anglich, who's doing a wonderful job. Scott Anglich, the head coach for the Ohio County Eagles. He says no, Flav. We're going to be patient here, and and that's a mishandled bar there by Kerry Burkle in the right-hand corner. A lot of Ohio County's attack, Chris, has been coming over on the left side. They went to the right side this time and down the court, and it didn't turn out very well.
Yeah, Larry will get him, and he'll get him straightened out. They're just feeling each other out right now.
Josh Moen brings it across the timeline. He's over to the corner for Tyson Reardon, who goes down to the low block to Brendan Jones, who's getting defended well by Flav and Larry. Double team. Oh my goodness gracious. Tyson Reardon with a 3-ball from the right wing. I thought he was passing it into Cage, and he got a little more loft on there than I expected. 12-3 Pickerington. Larry brings it across over to Alex Sakos. Sakos fires it into the paint to Flav. Flav, a nice running to his left. And a big basket there for Ohio County.
Yeah, they attacked the zone defense and got it to him.
Perfect attack. Here come Pickerington down the other way. Down a scuffle. Cage Beresford's got it on the block. Out to Josh Moen for 3. Off the and he gets a shooter's roll. Josh Moen from the corner. The ball goes up into the air and almost touched the ceiling here at the McDonough Center and falls down and in. And I believe that's going to make it 15-8. It was 12.
Yes.
Yeah, 15-8 Eagles. Scoreboard a little slow here. Alex Sakos into the paint trying to attack this zone. Down to the wing. Back to Flav in the top of the key. Flav off the backboard. No good. Cage Beresford clears it for Pickerington out to Josh Moen. Coming up the left side. He's attacking Flav one-on-one. He's going to pull it out. Flav's got the size advantage on him. Good defense in the corner from Ohio County. And they try to get it down low to Cage, and he fumbles it around, and Flav comes out of there with it. Little mishandled there by Pickerington. Flav going 1-on-4 the other way. Creston, he's fouled. Wow.
He got that ball on the baseline and took it all the way down.
Exciting action here.
He went through 2 defenders and made it to the lane and got fouled.
All right, we got some substitutions coming in for both teams. Looks like Pickerington's going to bring 4 new players into the ball game.
Cage. Can we get Cage? Yeah, they're coming out first. All right, yep. Awesome. Yep, no problem.
All right, Flav at the line. Nice. He bangs the first one home. 16-6. Pickerington leading it here. 3:42 remaining first quarter here. Thanks for joining us here on the Watchdog Network. Matt and Chris here with you. Couple substitutions into the game for Ohio County. Xavier Waits checking in, the big fella. They get some more size into the game now, and Matt Anglich also into the game. Not much size from him, but I think they may need Xavier down there to help battle on the block with Cage. He's going to be a problem all night. All right, Deshaun misses the second one, so no good on Flav. The ball juggled around. Xavier Waits comes away with it. Oh, and his left-handed layup spins out. Flav with the rebound, blocked underneath. And Pickerington's going to come away with it. Here comes Brendan Jones on a breakaway. All the way down, left-handed layup is good.
Boy, that's an athletic player right there,
That sure
man.
is.
Jeez.
He's a multiple-time 100 meters state champion in Ohio for a reason. And wow, he looked like a deer or gazelle sprinting through the Serengeti there. 18-6 the lead here for the Jaguars. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Flav spins down right baseline. Little 6-footer, no good. Off the back rim, and once again, a great athletic play by Brendan Jones. Coming the other way, it's Pickerington. A shot by number 10, Chris.
James Simpson.
There you go.
Yeah, a little short on the baseline.
James Simpson, a little light on that one. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Ohio County's basketball. 18-6. The lead here for the Pickerington Jaguars.
Yeah, Pickerington's already hit 3 threes.
Yeah, they've been very impressive.
Yes.
I tell you what, though, Ohio County, if they can take care of the ball, they've got a few decent shots. When they've attacked the zone, they've done pretty well. Bringing it up the floor to be Alex Sakos. He's got Flav to his right.
Flav looks already winded.
And Samantha to his left. Samantha Fleming with it at the top of the key. Looking over to Matt Anglich. He's kind of covered up. The zone a little bit aggressive here. Flav matching up. This is a tough matchup for Flav. Brendan Jones, so athletic. He's in a bind here. Somebody's got to go to the ball.
He picked up his dribble, and that was his mistake.
Samantha comes and helps him. That's good. Samantha pulling up for 3. Just off the glass, but Xavier battling down. Xavier Waits getting in there. It's going to be a jump ball. And the tie-up will go to... not sure. I was like, it's going to stay with Ohio County. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, 18-6, 2:22 remaining first quarter here at the McDonough Center. And what is being billed as the Battle of Champions, Pickerington Jaguars and the Ohio County Eagles here. Glad you're with us here on the Watchdog Network. Matt and Chris on the call, Jubb on the controls, Jeff on the camera, Soup on the sidelines. Oh, Xavier spinning left-hander goes halfway down and comes out. Tough break there for Xavier Waits.
That was a nice-looking shot.
That was a good-looking shot. All right, and here we got Pickerington attacking the other way. And a foul on the play as number 10, James Simpson, was on the attack to the left.
Yeah. That foul was on number 14, Matt Anglich, Matty.
All right. Baseline shot here from Pickerington. That's from Brent Voigt. Little bit long. Flav off to the races. Down to the left. Oh, and he got a little careless there. And he missed it. And here comes Pickerington the other way. And, man, you are not going to catch this guy. Brendan Jones to the basket again. 20-6 now, the lead for the Jaguars. 1:47 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's going to be the fastest guy on the court, whether it's this game or the next game, man.
Yeah, I tell you what, Chris, I'm a little worried for a Watchdog All-Stars.
Yes, yeah.
I think Cooley's really in trouble. All right, over to the wing. Here's Matt Anglich. Anglich down to the baseline, looking around. All right, out to the top, Alex Sakos. Back over to Samantha Fleming at the top of the key. She lets it go. I thought it was going to go in. Yeah. She had Xavier open in the paint. I don't think she could see him over the tall defender that she was dealing with.
He was right in her face. So
it'll be Pickerington basketball, minute 20 to go. 20-6, the Jaguars in the lead. Coach Brian Beresford's team well prepared, making the trek over to the east here. Over to the wing, James Simpson. Short on the shot. Flav comes down with the rebound. And he will get it out to Alex Sakos. Alex bringing it across the timeline for Ohio County. He waits for Samantha to get across into the front court. She's got it at the top of the key. Flav comes up to look to set a screen. He didn't help Alex out. He stopped before he got there. Alex had to pick the dribble up. Samantha back up to the top of the key for Ohio County. She's going to let it go, Chris. She's feeling it. Oh, and I'll tell you what, her line's been good. It goes a little short. Flav saves it back in. Brendan Jones off to the races, but he's going to slow it up here. Maybe they're going to hold for the last shot here, Pickerington. Over to the corner, there's our guy, Terrell Ward. Had a couple Achilles tendon tears. He's not as athletic as he used to be, but he looks pretty darn impressive to me. Over to the right wing. And Voigt lets the shot go. No good on that one. Tamid Ahmed with the basket. A nice catch and lay-in for Ahmed. Now 22-6 with 10 seconds remaining here. Ohio County's got to hurry. Here comes Alex Sakos. And looks like a blocking foul here with 6 seconds left on Pickerington.
Yep.
All right, inbound and underneath. Ohio County top of the key. Samantha can't handle it, and it rolls out of bounds. 3.3 left. It's going to be Pickerington's ball. A little sloppy on the pass there. I think Ohio County's got to clean these turnovers up, Chris, if they're going to stay in this game.
Yeah, and they have to take advantage of every opportunity they get on every possession because otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
All right, inbounded here. Pickerington going to let it fly. Brendan Jones, no good, and that'll end the first quarter. 22-6, Pickerington leading it. We're going to get ready to send it down to Soup. I believe he's got a couple of the players for the Jaguars. It's going to be Josh Moen and Cage Beresford. Soup,
yep,
when you're ready, we're ready, buddy. What a first quarter.
I'm here with a couple of the Jaguars. They're off to a great first quarter, 22-6. Let's start with you first, Cage. You're absolutely dominating the boards, man. Nobody can out-rebound you. How do you think it's going?
I think it's going great. We're just playing what we are. Me and him thought that we had to come here and put on a show, and so far that's what we're doing.
Talk to me a little bit about these uniforms you guys got on. Top to bottom, you look unbelievable.
Well, thank you. This is actually our second year with these uniforms. We used to have all purple, and I didn't know we were getting these uniforms one night. Excuse me, none of us did. And yeah, it was just a big surprise for me and the guys.
Awesome, Cage. Josh, you're shooting the ball unbelievable right now, man. You're playing great defense, flying up and down the court. Talk to me a little bit of how you feel today.
I'm feeling awesome. All the fans out here supporting our Special Olympics is very great. I'm so thankful to be here for West Virginia, playing for my second year, and definitely for Coach Brian, having us get prepared every week for this big moment, and taking on the All-Star game would be a really good game for us too, to get better next year.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. Keep it up. Best of luck, fellas. I'll let you guys get back to your team, all right? Back up to you guys.
All right, thanks, Soup. That was Soup down there with Cage Beresford and Josh Moen, two of the stars of the first quarter here. Chris, observations so far? I think if Ohio County is going to stay in this game, they got to clean things up.
Yeah, they do. They were a little sloppy with the way they handled the ball, and they had a tough time on the boards as well. So it's going to be tough, but, Coach Anglich will get them as well prepared as he can, and hopefully they'll be able to execute the game plan.
Yep, 22-6, the Jaguars leading after the first quarter. Coach Brian Beresford had his team well prepared, and I think Scott Anglich, coach for Ohio County, is probably saying, settle down. We got the first quarter under our belts. We made some good plays there. We just got to be a little more patient and take care of the ball.
And too, Matt, I don't know what kind of crowds these teams play in front of, but, maybe they're not used to this. Maybe they got a little caught up in the hype because this is really loud. It's actually hot in here.
It sure is.
Maybe after that first quarter they can settle down and get to their game.
All right, you're listening to the Battle of Champions here on the Watchdog Network. 22-6, Pickerington leading it here after one quarter from the Alma Grace McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling University. Again, special thanks to Wheeling University President Dr. Diana Vargo, Athletic Director Carrie Hanna for everything that's going on here today. The athletes coming out in full force to celebrate Special Olympics. It's a really, really, really awesome day. And again, couldn't do this without our sponsors. DeFelice Brothers Pizza, they'll be sponsoring the three-point pizza shoot coming up in between games. Jill Hawkins, who's going to be playing for the Watchdog All-Stars. She's a regular guest on the Donnie Gilbert Show. Jill and Hawkins Hearing, a proud sponsor of this wonderful event. El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, and Shane Stack, and Frio and Stack Auction Service. Couldn't do it without them. Post-game celebration at the Alpha. We're really excited about that. And again, thanks to DeFelice and Undos and Hawkins Hearing, Bob's Lunch, El Gran Patron, Island Pawn and Gun, Frio and Stack Auction Service. As we start the second quarter, it'll be Pickerington basketball. Down to the left wing goes James Simpson. He throws it over to Tyson Reardon. Strong off the iron. Flav with the rebound. Larry Goodwin back in the game here to see if he can get a spark for Ohio County. Up the left wing. Flav can't handle it. Gets it back into the paint. Flav with a nice little running right-handed shot in the paint. And a much-needed basket for the Eagles. 22-8 the score. Pickerington in control, but I still think Ohio County played well enough, Chris, to hang around here. Terrell Ward brings it up.
They did, and they didn't get a whole lot from Larry in that first
No, he
quarter.
hit that early jumper.
Yeah.
No good on the shot by Simpson. A rebound. A couple Pickerington guys going after it. Couldn't save it. It's going to be Ohio County basketball. Chris, checking into the game. A little size for Ohio County here as Dakota Burrows enters for the first time. Probably need him to battle down on the block.
Right
although
now,
Cage isn't in there.
Cage isn't
so
in,
maybe Ohio County can turn the tables here.
Although the other kid, the Tyson Reardon, he's underneath and he's still taller than Dakota. But yeah, we'll see what he can do.
Larry loses the handle and it's going to be stolen by Pickerington. Also checking in for Ohio County, Andrea Emmerich for the first time.
Yeah.
Across the timeline comes Pickerington into the paint. And there's a foul on there, and
we got our point guard, Larry, I think.
Yeah, it might have been Larry. On the reach-in. Going to the line is going to be Tamid Ahmad for Pickerington. Looks like. Do you think that was a shooting foul, Chris?
I believe it was.
Okay.
Yeah, they're putting Ahmad to the line.
So Ahmad will go to the line for 2. Pickerington leading it 22-8. 7:01 remaining in the first quarter here at the Battle of Champions, Alma Grace McDonough Center, Wheeling, West Virginia. Hopefully you're tuning in and enjoying the broadcast. Jub's got controls going over there, so we appreciate all the viewers. Oh, and what a shot that was. Ahmad gets the first one to go down. He banks it, and it spins around, and it drops, Chris.
And you know, it's funny because our producer, Jub, has always talked about his foul shooting and using the glass. And a lot of these kids today have using the glass to their advantage to make shots. So maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah, I think Jub's on to something.
Yeah.
Who said he didn't know anything about sports?
No. I think he plays that up.
Yeah, he plays possum. All right. Here's Tamid Ahmed at the line, shooting his second. He already banged in the first one. 23-8. Pickerington leads off to the right rim. Flav coming around. Flav off to the races here. He's got Larry ahead of him. Throws it up to Larry. Larry gets too far under the basket. Flav led him a little too far. Larry tries to spin around. No good. Rebounded by Tyson Reardon. He's off to the races, but he's going to slow it up. Look at him. He's saying, slow it down. Slow it down. We're going to take control here. Let's move it around and get a set. Ahmed over on the right part of the right wing. He comes in about 3 feet, right to the top of the key, and he swishes one.
Yeah, boy, that looked good.
Tamid Ahmed on the board again for the Jaguars.
5.
He's got 5 points. 25-8 is the lead for Pickerington here. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining
Matt,
in the second quarter.
That last possession, like we had talked about earlier, about making the most of your every possession, because Larry was open, but he just...
Yeah, Flav led him a little too far.
Yeah,
Flav down in the left corner. Samantha works it down there to him. Back out to Samantha on the wing. Samantha going to let it go. Oh, and it was right on. It banked this time. She's had 3 good looks. All 3 of them could have went down. They've all rimmed out. One was a little bit short, but dead on. Here comes Pickerington across the timeline down to the corner for Simpson, who comes in on the block and lays it in. 27-8 now the lead for the Jaguars here. 5:50 remaining in the second quarter. Flav looks a little dejected right now. I think he thinks that the game's starting to get away from him a little bit, Chris.
Right, and I know, and he's an emotional guy, and I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't get down on himself or his team, because they need him, and he can't sulk.
All right, Samantha over to the left wing. She's got Larry to her right, and the pass is picked off by Terrell Ward. Terrell Ward back. Oh, the left-handed, a little too strong. Left-handed land, no good. Rebounded by Ahmed. And now Larry Goodwin will clear that missed shot. So Larry back getting in the paint and rebound a little bit, Chris.
Yeah.
That's what you need from your guards.
Playing both ends of the floor. And look, he's directing
Look at Larry.
Dakota where to go.
Larry, see, that's what Larry is flavor that coaches on the court.
Yes.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with Samantha, too. She seems like she knows what she's doing. Jumper from Samantha from the left wing, no good. Flav pulls down the rebound. Tough one there off the back iron. Goes out of bounds, but saved back in, and Samantha does a smart thing there. It was off the Pickerington player. She's going to let it go out of bounds. Ohio County's going to get reset, trailing 27-8 here. 4:54 remaining in the second quarter. Substitutions coming for Coach Anglich. He's got a few new ones in the game. Chelsea Blythe is checking in, and we got Alex Sakos back in the game along with Xavier Waits.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how all these different combos work, Matt. I mean, if they get into a rhythm. I mean, Coach Anglich probably just trying to see what works.
All right. They seem like they're comfortable with Alex handling the ball. He's got at the top of the key. He and Samantha in a 2-guard here against this zone of the Pickerington Jaguars. Not too aggressive. Alex driving into the paint. Sakos kicks it out to Flav. Flav with about a 12-footer, and he bangs it in. Big shot there for Ohio County, 27-10. Pickerington leads at 4:30 remaining. Second quarter, big shot there, Chris.
Yeah, and it's getting the crowd back into it.
You hear the chance of defense. Over to the left wing. Reardon drives down to the block. He's surrounded by Eagles. Alex Sakos comes away with it. Here he is off to the races. He's got 2 defenders behind him into the paint. He's fouled. Oh, and they count it. Oh, my goodness gracious.
And
what a play by Alex Sakos. And Emmanuel Awatola. He said that was a good one, Chris. I like it. That was an NBA continuation.
Yeah, he didn't even know that he got fouled. He made the basket, ran down the other.
Well, it's a raucous crowd in here, folks, at the Alma Grace McDonough Center, and everybody loved that move. Alex Sakos, I'm impressed with his game. It was a very nice play. He goes 1-on-3, does a little step through, almost a Euro step, lays it up and in, and is fouled on the play.
Yes, that was very impressive.
Pickerington leads it 27-12, 4:12 remaining in the first half here. Cage Beresford back in. That's what when Coach Beresford senses a little trouble, a little run for Ohio County, he puts his big horse, who happens to be his son. Alex Sakos will be at the line to complete the three-point play. We'll see what he can do here. Looking to cut it to a 14-point game. Yeah, Alex at the line, little short, not bad, off the rim, rebounded by Cage, off to the races. Here goes Holden Estelle, off the rim, no good. Holden again, lays it in. Holden Estelle answering the call, right back for Pickerington, 29-12.
And you know what, Matt? What made that play? The big guy, Cage, got the rebound.
I love it.
Outlet pass already to half court. They were down there and under the basket in two passes.
You and I both played down on the block back in the day.
Yes.
And outlet passing was some of the most important thing you can do in a game. Get out to your running guards as Ohio County brings it across. Samantha and Alex at the top of the key. Samantha right at the top of the key. She's off the mark again. Samantha, she can't buy a break.
No.
I like her game. It's just not going down. It's one of those J.R. Smith type nights. She can't get anything. Holding the stell back the other way. No good on that one. Brendan Jones gets his shot blocked, and Alex Sakos comes out of it. Comes out of the skirmish for Ohio County. He brings it across. Flav into high post. Flav into the lane. A little too strong. Flav got careless there. I didn't like that shot. He was Cadillacing it. Here comes Cage, the big man, on the move. Look at this, big country. And a charge. Wow. I don't know. That was a 50-50 one there, Chris. What'd you think?
Yeah, you know what? I give Flav credit. To get in front of that big guy, it's like a train coming down the tracks.
Incredible job there by Deshaun Scott to draw the charge on the biggest man in the building. On the corridor off Cage Beresford. 29-12 is the lead for the Jaguars. Ohio County not dead yet, though.
And Matt, you keep talking about Samantha.
Alex.
I hope she has Sooners mentality and keeps shooting.
Me
because
too.
She's so close to
Fire
hitting
it, Samantha.
one.
Here she goes, Chris, right on cue. Again, ice cold. If she was hitting these shots, I tell you, it'd be a whole different game. Here comes Brendan Jones the other way. No good on the left hand. But guess who's there? Big number 42, Cage Beresford, laying it in. Pickerington extends the lead now to 19, Chris.
Well, Matt, he's not too far away from a double-double in the first half. He's got 7 points. I know he's had at least about 7 or 8 rebounds.
Yeah, Ohio County on the attack. Samantha across the timeline. She is not shying away. She pulls up. No good on that one as well. That was about a 15-footer. Finds the iron. She's shooting until she makes, Chris.
Yeah, well, that's what we want.
All right, here comes Brent Voigt. Brent Voigt down the right sideline. Brent's going to let it go. Right on line, just strong off the back iron. Rebounded over in the corner by Brendan Jones. Now it's Josh Moen, who is red hot in the first quarter. A little long on that one. Skirmish down on the baseline between Xavier Waits and Brent Voigt. It's going to go the way of the Ohio County Eagles with a minute 49 remaining. 31-12. Jaguars lead it, Chris.
Yeah, that was a couple sloppy possessions there, but and the Jags got it pretty comfortably with up by 19, and I think Flav, once again, he's playing well, but I think he's trying to do too much, and he's tired.
Kerry Burkle checking back in for Ohio County, along with Maddie Anglich. I don't know what happened there. We had a little tie-up in the top of the lane, but off to the races goes Brendan Jones on the steal for Pickerington. He's it rims out. Alex Sakos, who continues to handle the ball well for Ohio County. He's got a 3-on-2 here. He's going to pull up in the paint, and he hits it. 31-14. Alex Sakos says Ohio County's not going away yet, Jubb. They're battling. Holden Estelle brings it across. Oh, my Lord. This is a Tim Hossfeld 3. Steph Curry, I guess, for the listeners that don't know Tim Hossfeld. But Holden was right on with that. Cage got the rebound, and then the putback would not go. It'll be Ohio County basketball. I haven't seen a guy shoot it from that Cardinal head since Timmy Hossfeld drained about 9 in here one game to beat Wheeling. All right, across the timeline we go. Kerry Burkle's got it on the left wing for Ohio County. Back over to Alex Sakos. He's got Maddie Anglich open. Here comes Maddie. Little strong. Xavier battling for it, but he can't get it off Cage.
Yeah.
Cage Beresford, another rebound. Oh, they're going. Oh, okay. Maddie gets the ball back. He's going to go in. Maddie, a little strong. Oh, he's going to get it again. He went. He was get to his range. Oh, and he lost the handle.
Yeah, he's a little frustrated.
That's all right. Stay with it, Maddie. Maddie Anglich. Use the backboard. There we go. All right, Matt Anglich using Jump's favorite thing. That's why the square's there. That's why the glass is there. 31-16, 15 seconds left in the first half. Down to the corner, Josh Moen in his spot right here. No good. Flav with the rebound. Can Flav get a layup? Some momentum for Ohio County if Flav can finish this. And he does. 31-18, and that's going to do it. Wow. A big 4-0 run there for Ohio County to end the half.
Cut it to 13. That was a nice run there.
31-18, the halftime score here. Pickerington leads Ohio County.
They'll take the momentum to halftime.
All right, we're going to send it down to Soup with one of the key contributors to Ohio County cutting into this lead, only down 13. He's down there with our man, Deshaun Scott, Flav himself. Soup, take it away.
Congratulations for cutting back into this lead a little bit, but how do you slow down the Jaguars?
We just got to hustle back on defense and play tough on defense. Number 15, he's pretty good. And so we just have to keep playing hard. There's a lot of game left.
You're bleeding a little bit. Your two front teeth are bleeding. What happened?
This is a tough game. I got elbowed by my teammate. Hey, so it's all right. I'll be all right.
You'll be good. All right, Flav. Congratulations. Best of luck. Back up to you guys.
All right, Soup. Well, Chris, really good first half of action, I got to say. 31-18 the score. Ohio County not out of this right now. They're within striking distance.
No, they're not. And I like the way the second half of the second quarter they played really well. Got back into it. It's a 13-point deficit. They still got a big mountain to climb, but I'd like them taking that momentum in to the locker room. Hopefully they'll rest up and come out razor sharp.
Yeah, well, it's been an exciting first half of basketball. Again, Battle of Champions out at Wheeling University. Thank you for joining us here on what is a wonderful event for Special Olympics. We have so many people to thank, and I believe we'll probably step aside for a quick break here at some point, but let's thank our sponsors one last time. DeFelice Pizza, well, one last time for this segment at least. We're going to thank them many more times. DeFelice Pizza, sponsoring the three-point shoot here coming up in between games. Hawkins, hearing Joe Hawkins will be in action for the Watchdog All-Stars here in a little bit. El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, Frio and Stack Auction Service. And again, special thanks to Dr. Diana Vargo and Athletic Director Carrie Hanna for a wonderful, wonderful day here at Wheeling University. Glad that you could be here with us. We're going to turn it over, I think, let the dance team perform here if Jub's ready to put us on a quick break here. You're listening to the Watchdog Network on YouTube and anywhere else you can find it. It's 31-18, Jaguars leading the Ohio County Eagles at the half here at Battle of Champions. We'll be back here after a short break. All right, welcome back into the Alma Grace McDonough Center here on the campus of Wheeling University. What is being billed as the Battle of Champions, Chris, and we got a really good ball game so far, 31-18. The Pickerington Jaguars leading the Ohio County Eagles. A couple former state championship ball clubs here. Coach Beresford doing a wonderful job, has his team ready to go, but Coach Anglich's team has not given up. They had a rough first quarter. They battled hard. They end the half on a little bit of a run there. I think if Ohio County could come out quick, Chris, they could cut this under 10 and maybe have a fighting chance.
Yeah, because like they said, they cooled off Pickerington down that second quarter, so now they got it down to 13, and hopefully, they get out a couple buckets, get underneath 10 points, and then they got a shot.
Yeah, we got a three-point challenge going on down here in the corner, but let's remind you, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these wonderful sponsors. Tonight's Battle of the Champions between the Ohio County Eagles and the Pickerington Jaguars is proudly sponsored by DeFelice Brothers Pizza, voted best pizza in the USA. DeFelice Brothers Pizza has been serving up delicious award-winning pizzas for years with convenient locations across the regions, including right here in Wheeling. They're ready to satisfy your game day cravings, that is. Order online at eatdefelice.com, and I can tell you, Chris, I go to eatdefelice.com quite a bit. My parents live nearby to the one in Bethlehem, and we get that quite often when I'm up there.
It's a good pie. Very
it sure,
good. Been
sure
around for
is.
a long time. Delicious.
All right, let's also thank Jill Hawkins. Hawkins Hearing. Today's broadcast, again, couldn't be done without Hawkins Hearing. Jill will be in action for the Ohio County All-Stars today. And remember, Hawkins Hearing LLC, your trusted local audiologist in Weirton, West Virginia, serving patients aged 4 and up. They offer comprehensive services, including diagnostic hearing tests, hearing aid sales, and service and custom hearing protection. Led by Dr. Jill Hawkins, who will be in action here for the Ohio County also. The Watchdog All-Stars, a licensed and certified doctor of audiology for over 18 years. That is Jill. She does a wonderful job.
Also want to thank El Gran Patron, your destination for authentic Mexican cuisine in Moundsville, West Virginia. Located at 142 Lafayette Avenue, El Gran Patron offers a vibrant atmosphere where friends and family can relax and enjoy a delicious meal together. Join them for hot and fast lunches available daily from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. or indulge in their Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. featuring bottomless mimosas and a Bloody Mary bar. Can't decide on a drink? Try the margarita flights for a delightful sampling experience. For your convenience, El Gran Patron offers online ordering for carryout and delivery through delivery.com. Open Monday through Thursday from 11 to 10 p.m. Friday from 11 to 11, Saturday from 11:30 to 11, and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Visit ElGranPatronRestaurant.com to explore their menu and place your order today. El Gran Patron, bringing the flavors of Mexico to your table.
Good stuff, Chris. Let's check in on this three-point shootout we got going on right now. It looks like Brendan Jones is up. I don't know, is Larry in the final, or how's this working? I kind of missed the beginning.
Yeah, I just hear the crowd cheering because I think Samantha hit one from the corner, but I was reading, I had my head down, but I hear the crowd reacting, so some people must be making some shots.
Yeah, so you got Brendan, you got Josh, who's already been hot. He's made a few from the corner already. Here's another one, no good on that one for Josh Moen.
He's going to take another one.
Little long on that one. Coach Beresford rebounding for him down there.
Yeah, Josh going back to the top of the key. Money.
Oh, that was dead on, Chris.
Yes.
Just a little bit of the back iron. Josh going to let it fly again. From the top of the key, and he sinks that one. Larry looks like he's scouting his opponent pretty intently right now.
He's down in.
He really is. He's very focused. Josh Moen from the corner now again. No good on that one.
Well, we've seen a lot of balls going in and out today.
Yeah.
It should be baskets.
It kind of makes me think of all the games we've seen in this building. It's always had those kind of rims. There's a lot of spin outs.
Yes.
I feel like that.
And this is, even though the crowd's not as large as the Wheeling West Flip game, it's every bit of enthusiastic and electric in here.
Trying to hear what Coach is saying down here, folks. We're at halftime, about a minute to go till the second half, 31-18. The Jaguars leading the way over the Ohio County Eagles. Let's remind you that this broadcast is proudly sponsored by the Alpha Tavern, your local destination for great food and a welcoming atmosphere in Wheeling, West Virginia, located 50 Carmel Road, that is. My brother's car automatically goes there when he comes out of the driveway, goes right to the Alpha, of course, offering a diverse menu featuring steaks, salads, burgers, pizza, pasta, specialty sandwiches, smoked meats, and much, much more. Enjoy their Sunday breakfast, also a very popular favorite around town. I hear a lot of guys that go to this 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can't beat that with the regular menu available from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sundays. 22 televisions, a gaming room, heated patio. It's a perfect spot to relax, catch a game, order online or curbside pickup at alphatavernwv.com or call 304-905-9669. The Alpha Tavern, always home. Again, special thanks to Alpha and Undos.
Also, this afternoon's broadcast proudly sponsored by Island Pawn and Gun, located on Wheeling Island. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or pawn electronics, tools, musical gear, antiques, guns, or gold, Island Pawn and Gun has you covered. With a wide range of items to choose from, friendly service, they make the process easy and hassle-free. Stop by or give them a call at 304-233-0380 to see how they can help. Island Pawn and Gun, where you can find great deals every day.
Perfectly timed, Chris. We're getting ready to start the second half. It's 31-18. Jaguars leading it here at the Alma Grace McDonough Center. It'll be Ohio County ball inbounding. Deshaun Scott gets it in to Samantha Fleming. She brings it into the front court. She's got Alex Sakos to her left. Alex is going to take it at the top of the key now, right off the back of the neck of the Cardinal. Well, a little weave play here. Flav gets it at the top over to Samantha. You got Xavier in the paint, and you got Carey down on the left block.
Matt, it's almost like the Jags are kind of daring Samantha to shoot.
I think they are.
Kind of leaving her alone.
I think they are. I think that could be a problem because this side of the court, she might start. And then Samantha for three, and she's got it right on cue. As Chris just said, 31-21, and now a 10-point game. And Samantha Fleming keeping Ohio County in the game early in the second half. All right, coming back the other way. Going to be a three-point shot, a little bit short there. That was Terrell Ward. I don't think that's his game, Chris.
No,
he's more of an athletic guy and a very good defender from what Coach Beresford told us.
I'm not sure Coach Bear was too happy with that shot.
No, not good shot selection there for the Jaguars. You got to fight the complacency here. Here's Alex Sakos over on the left wing for Ohio County. Spin dribble, hands it off to Samantha Fleming.
She needs it. Well, they got her covered now, but the minute she's open.
Yes, I say keep letting it go. I like her shot a lot. Flav now defended tightly by Brendan Jones. What a matchup. Flav crossing it over, spinning. Can't get the shot to go, but Alex Sakos comes away with the rebound at the top of the key. Flav now down into the paint for Xavier Wade, stolen away by Brendan James. Back the other way comes Pickerington. Brendan James really hard, or Brendan Jones, sorry. He lays one in there, going to his left. 6:26 remaining. It's going to be 33-21.
You talked about how athletic he is, but before the game, we saw him. He's 5'11", standing right under the basket, jumping up and grabbing that rim both hands.
Oh yeah,
he's an
impressive athlete. No doubt about it. Here, you're tuned into the Watchdog Network for the Battle of Champions, Pickerington and Ohio County, to benefit Special Olympics out here at Wheeling University, the McDonough Center. Alex Sakos with the ball at the top of the key for Ohio County. He's got Flav in the high post. He's got Carey down on the right. Gets a little screen action from Carey. Ducks under, gives it off to Carey. Carey a little short on the shot. Xavier tries to track it down, but he couldn't grab it. It's going to be Pickerington basketball. Carey Burkle a little short on that one. Xavier, there was some good hustle down there. Xavier Waits.
The Jags defense made a good recovery on not Samantha, but Carey. She was open, but they recovered quickly, made that shot difficult.
Back the other way, Brendan Jones down on the block. Flav defending. I tell you what, Flav's not backing away.
No.
Brendan, though, gets it inside to Tamid Ahmed. And Ahmed lays it in. 35-21. Pickerington now leads it. 5:20 remaining.
That was our main concern, Matt, with the inside game. I mean, they just throw it into him, and he's running on the basket and lays it in.
Yeah, Mid's done a nice job. He's got a few baskets, free throw. All right, back the other way we go. Ohio County over to the corner. Samantha gets it to Flav. Flav across court to Carey. And Carey Burkle has to get it out top to Alex Sakos, who is fouled. Looks like by number 3, Terrell Ward.
That was a tie-up.
Oh, they called tie. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, Will.
You thought he got him on the arm, didn't you?
You're not only the best bookkeeper in the West Virginia WVSSAC, you're a pretty darn good color guy,
too, Chris. You know what,
Chris.
Matt? I think maybe these new glasses,
there you go.
Helped.
That's the key to everything. All right, here we go. James Simpson brings it up for Pickerington. He's got Brendan Jones to his left, but he's not going to even pass it to him. Now he gets it to him. Brendan lets it go. Off the rim, rebounded by Ahmed. Loose ball, comes off to the right side. It's tempted layup by Tyson Reardon. Gets juggled out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay with Pickerington, Chris.
We got
big substitutions coming in, including Cage Beresford.
Yeah, and then our big guy, number 16, Dakota Burrows coming in. So.
All right, the Dakota's got to be ready here.
Yes.
First time he and Cage were on the court together. This could be a clash of the Titans down here on.
He's got to use his size.
Oh no, I think he's coming out. Oh no, Carrie or Samantha's coming out. All right, Pickerington basketball. Looks like Josh Moen's going to be the inbounder. They got a little stack action here with Cage. Cage goes down to the right block. Nice little play there. Slips it out to Brett Voigt, who was trying to get it down to Cage, I think, and Flav ends up getting a piece of it and comes away with it. Flav on the right wing, over to Larry on the left wing. Larry wants his shot. A little bit long. I think Larry, the defender, was a little bit too much, as Matt Saavedra was very good on defense. Saavedra coming back the other way for Pickerington. Little scoop shot try, but he lost the handle. Here comes Flav off to the races. And you don't have Brendan Jones out here. Flav's the fastest other guy out there, and he lays it in to make it 35-23, Pickerington. Ohio County won't go away, Chris.
That's 12 for Flav now.
Flav leading Ohio County. Quick pass down inside Cage. Beresford lays it up and in. Count the basket. Great pass by Holden Estelle. It's going to make it 37-23 with Beresford going to the line for one. 3:42 remaining here, third quarter.
Yeah, he just overpowered Flav. That was the foul was on Flav on the putback, but there's nothing Flav could do.
Yep.
This kid's so big.
Once you're beaten into position by a guy of that size, you're not getting it back. So you just let it go to the next play, basically, and don't make it worse and foul. So I'm sure that's what Coach Anglich will be telling Flav after the next time out. Cage a little long on the free throw. Is right on. Flav will come away with the rebound. Deshaun Scott's got it for Ohio County. He gets it to Alex Sakos, who's been the primary ball handler. Larry Goodwin's to his left. Flav to the right corner. Flav's going to let a little 13.5-foot jumper go. Maybe it was about closer to 18.
I love that.
But no good. And a
Cage.
rebound comes to Matt Saavedra. Saavedra back the other way. He charges into the paint. 3 Eagles surround him. Larry Goodwin comes out with the basketball. He's got defenders with their backs turned. Larry's going to pull it right inside the three-point line. Oh, and it almost crawled in. Cage Beresford comes down with a rebound. 37-23. Pickerington. Saavedra back the other way with Brett Voigt to his left. Saavedra's backing up. I love it. He lets a 3 go from the wing. And it
pulled up.
It hits, I think it hit the stanchion, a little cord that goes up here at the McDonough Center. You rarely see a guy inside the perimeter and then he backs out on the 2-on-1. But I like it.
You can tell he's been watching a lot of NBA ball.
Right. All right, 37-23. Larry Goodwin brings the ball up for the Eagles. He looks very, very determined to get in the score column here. Larry knows this possession is very big. Over to Alex Sakos on the right wing. Flav in the corner. Flav steps right inside the three-point line. He needs to get out of there. I don't know what he was doing there. He didn't use his dribble. He didn't do much anything. Yeah, he looks like he's resting. Larry now at the top of the key. He's got Matty over to his left. And, tip ball, and it'll stay with Ohio County here. About 2:12 remaining for you here in this third quarter. I almost said second quarter. Listen to the Watchdog Network here. The Battle of Champions.
They're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive on offense, try to get some more shots up. I mean, I know there's still 2 minutes in this quarter. And
maybe they don't want
to
get into a run and gun.
Yeah.
Flav over on the wing. He crossing it over, trying to drive into the paint. Flav lowers his head and gets to the basket and scores. Deshaun Scott with another incredible take.
It looked like Flav got away with a little double dribble, but...
and they go right back down. Cage Beresford just too much to handle. 39-25 now, Pickerington leading it. And the big fella's starting to really get going here, Chris.
Yeah, and again, that was Flav on the foul.
I wonder how many fouls he's got.
Oh, I got him for 3.
Oh, boy.
Is there a 5 foul?
I think they do NBA. I think it's 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're doing that. I think it should be 6.
Well,
all right.
Cage definitely has a double-double. He's got 11 points. I'd say probably, a dozen rebounds?
Yeah, he's a force to be reckoned with down there in the paint. That is for sure. All right.
We got number 13, Andrea Emmerich, coming in for the All-Stars.
Back into the game. Cage is a 1,000-point scorer for Pickerington, too. So he recorded a triple-double last season. 17 points, 25 blocks, and 30 boards.
Wow.
That's pretty. That's that NBA stat line there.
He's rocking some really good-looking shoes, too.
Long on the free throw, no good. Gets his own rebound. Battling inside Voigt as well with a putback, no good. And it'll be Ohio County's ball. Nice play there, though, by Brett Voigt. He gets in there, gets dirty down in the paint, and just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, and he's one of those glue guys, Brett
Yeah,
Boyd.
he is.
He gets in there, he knows his role. He doesn't try to do too much. He just plays within the rhythm of regardless of what end of the court they're on.
Yeah.
So
Can't win games without guys like Brent Boyd.
No.
All right, Larry Goodwin bringing it up for Ohio County. He's got Alex Sakos to his right. He's got Dakota Burrows down on the block. Maybe they get it into the big fella here. I don't know what they're doing. Andrea Emmerich over on the right-hand side. And Carrie Burkle into the left. She comes to the high post now. Sakos nowhere to go. He gets it to Carrie Burkle. 49 seconds remaining in the quarter. No good. Cage Beresford clears it. Here comes Pickerington. They got a 4-on-1. If Saavedra runs, and a attempted shot by Holden Estelle, blocked by Larry Goodwin. He gets in the block column. Larry going against the biggest guy in the entire arena. Larry versus Cage. Larry drops down. Cage gets Larry wanted a foul, but I don't know, Larry. That probably wasn't going to work. Cage then comes the other way. He passes off to Saavedra, who lays it in. 41-25. The Jaguars extend their lead to 16. Right before the end of the third quarter here, it might be too much for Ohio County to overcome.
And that was nice, too, because Beresford had a wide-open layup, and he passed it off to Saavedra to get him in the scorebook. That was very nice.
I like Cage Beresford's unselfishness. He's a very, very good team guy. Shot by Sakos, blocked. Saavedra comes away with it. He lets a long one go. No good. And the end of 3. The score is the Pickerington Jaguars, state champions of Ohio, 41. The Ohio County Eagles, former state champions of West Virginia, 25. Here in the Battle of Champions at the McDonough Center. We got 3 quarters in the book. We got a 16-point game. I don't know if Soup's got a interview lined up. I don't hear him or see him. Yeah. So he must be off the clock right now.
He's probably getting something to eat.
So he probably had to run to Sheets. Something like, oh no, he's out in the doing wedding photos or something out there. I don't know what the heck's going on there. But anyway, keep it right here with us on the Watchdog Network. Again, special thanks to the whole crew, including Jubb, who gets us all organized and ready to go. And we wouldn't be here without the great support of Bob's Lunch in Moundsville, West Virginia's well-known Bob's Lunch, that is, known for their hearty meals and hometown hospitality. Bob's Lunch offers everything from savory sandwiches, fresh salads, crispy fries, homemade soups. Whether you're grabbing a quick bite or sitting down for a relaxing meal, Bob's Lunch has you covered. Conveniently located and ready to serve up comfort food with a smile. Visit Bob's Lunch and taste what makes them a local favorite. For details, head to their Facebook page at facebook.com/bobslunch.moundsville. Bob's Lunch, thank you, and a proud sponsor of the Battle of Champions.
Also, Frio and Stack Auction Service. Your trusted experts in auctions and appraisals. Whether you're looking to buy or sell at one of their exciting live or online auctions, Frio and Stack makes it easy to get top dollar for your items. They offer certified appraisals, real estate services, and over 40 years of experience. Based in the tri-state area, serving West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Their team is here to help you every step of the way. Visit FrioandStack.com for more information and upcoming events.
Bang. Well done, Chris. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here. Battle of Champions at Wheeling University. 41-25. Pickerington leads it. We got 8 minutes to play. Any chance Ohio County can cut into this? Probably going to be tough.
Matt, when they made it 31-21, they cut it to 10. I thought there was a chance, but they couldn't go much past that. So at 16, that's a tall task.
All right, Saavedra has got at the top of the key for Pickerington. He drives all the way into the paint. Little runner, and it's up and good. Matt Saavedra, the 5'11" guard, looking strong for Pickerington here. It's 43-25.
He kind of just weaved right through that zone defense and had a nice, easy bank shot there, about, 3 feet.
Samantha Fleming has the ball for Ohio County. She's got Alex Sakos. They've been in this 2-guard operation against this zone for most of the afternoon. Deshaun Scott in the high post. Back out to Carey.
Well, you notice, to me, Ahmad is playing her a lot tougher on the wing.
Slade with a driving basket there and a much-needed basket for the Eagles. 43-27 here. 7 minutes. So we're early in the fourth quarter. Long way to go. Saavedra on the left wing. Boy, Saavedra's, he's getting a lot of looks here. Long on that 3. Flav with the rebound. Flav could be approaching double-double territory here.
I know. Saavedra, he really enjoys shooting.
Yeah,
he gets it.
Yeah, I'd say it's a green light every night for Saavedra. Yeah. All right. Samantha brings it across. Alex Sakos with the ball. He's on the right wing, spinning around. Good defense again by Terrell Ward. He was told to us by Coach Beresford as being their lockdown defender, so Terrell doing a good job there. Saavedra gets a handle on that one, but can't handle it. Flav recovers, maintains possession for Ohio County. Over to the left wing goes Samantha Fleming. She's going to let it go. And right on the money. Samantha Fleming, her second free of the game. I like her game a lot. 43-30. Chris, just as we're thinking the game's over, here comes Ohio County.
And man, just imagine if she knocks down a few of those ones in the first half. They rolled in and out. It's a different game.
And I love that the coaching staff, Coach Anglitz, keeps giving her the green light as Saavedra back to the attack again.
Who didn't have thought this guy was going to come in?
Saavedra might be ready for 6 Man of the Year honors. Is he?
Yeah, I think Coach Anglitz wants to. He's calling a timeout.
All right,
they got to figure out how to stop Saavedra.
Timeout on the floor here at the McDonough Center. 6:05 remaining. 45-30. Pickerington leading the Ohio County Eagles. Let's remind you, the Watchdog Network is proud to be bringing you the Battle of Champions between Pickerington and Ohio County, here to benefit Special Olympics. Again, thanks to all our wonderful sponsors, and thanks to us here at the Pine Rim Studios. Jubb doing just an incredible job here. He's manning all these things. He's got guys yelling at him. He's got things in his ear. I don't know how he keeps control of all of it. It's very chaotic, but he made it nice and easy for Chris and I to be able to sit here.
You know what, Matt, everybody's coming at him from all different angles, and he handles it like a champion.
And he's got to handle his dad, who's running around here like a nut, like always, bringing the life to the party.
He's the perfect guy for that job.
Yeah, well, he is. No better MC anywhere than him. He's got the crowd into it. We'll probably have Soup back at some point if he's not out. You know, I don't know what he could be doing right now, getting a coffee or something.
He gets distracted.
Look at him. He's coming in the gym like he's just got here.
He's preparing for the next game.
Yeah, that is true. He's getting loose. I forgot he is a member of the Watchdog All-Stars. As Ohio County has it in, brings it across. It's going to be Flav from the right wing, right on the right baseline. Rebounded by Xavier Waits. Can't get it to go. And Pickerington comes away with it. And here comes Matt Saavedra again. This guy might be the leading scorer in all the points in the fourth quarter. 47-30.
He's got 8 all in the second half.
I think this kid plays college basketball somewhere. He's smooth.
And he's well built, too. He's a thick kid.
Yeah, Saavedra just pouring it in. 47-30. 5:25 remaining. Fourth quarter, that is. All right, Ohio County's got to get something going here. Alex Sarkos with it. He's got Samantha Fleming. Alex drives into the lane, gives it off to Flav. He is stripped by Saavedra from behind. And here comes a 4-on-1. It's actually a 4-on-0 for the Jaguars. And Terrell Ward gets on the board. So Saavedra saying, you know what, I've scored enough. I'm going to get my teammates involved. And he gets it to Terrell Ward, who's a defensive stopper, but he gets in the score column.
I don't think Coach Anglitz liked that effort. A 4-on-9, that's not good.
No. Sakos driving back the other way for Ohio County. Xavier Waits can't track it down. It's going to be Pickerington ball. Now under 5 minutes remaining in the lead, now 19. I think it's about time to call the dogs off here and maybe see if Ohio County's got one last little run here to maybe cut it to a single figure game, Chris. We'll see. Saavedra to the left, back down the left baseline, right inside. This guy's feeling it right now. Luka Doncic type shots here. Ball gets away. Xavier Waits going 1-on-4.
He's feeling it.
Little runner, I like it. Halfway down, and what a shot by Xavier Waits. An incredible floater. Looked like old Coach Michael Gebbia back in the day. That was a shot that he was really good at.
That was a runner.
Here comes Pickerington back the other way. Throws it down to the block to Simpson. Simpson back out top. Terrell Ward trying his range. I tell you, Ohio County's got to get to the glass here.
Yeah.
Nobody blocked out. Loose ball. Flav looks like he's just worn out.
Yeah.
Shot in there by Ahmed. No good. Simpson fighting for it along with Flav. And it's going to be a tie-up. It'll be Ohio County basketball with 3:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Checking in for Ohio County, Matty Anglich and Larry Goodwin back on the floor. Get some more perimeter shooters out here, Chris. You got to start to knock some threes down.
Well, we need to take somebody else out. We got 6 people.
Well, we might try it with 6 and see how it works.
Oh, well, I would think that you might want to get
Chelsea's coming off.
Okay, get Samantha the ball. Although to Meade has really been playing her tough on that zone.
Yeah.
He's coming out and challenging her.
No, I like it. Meade's been aggressive. Yeah. And you got Terrell on the other side. So I think Coach Beresford made that adjustment, realizing that these two shooters could be a problem. Larry tried it from the top of the key. I couldn't know if he was going to try to get it to Flav, but he didn't. Terrell Ward back the other way. Larry on his back. Oh, and a hard foul there. Terrell with a nice finish. Terrell looks like a linebacker in football, and Larry was not going to be able to stop him even if he hung on his back
and
right
nobody was going to get in front of that boy.
No.
He was trucking.
Next to Cage, he'd be the second to last guy that I want to take a charge from today.
Does Pickerington have a football team? If they do, this guy's got to be a lineman or a stud linebacker.
All right, some of the starters checking back in for Pickerington. Get their last run of action, including Cage Beresford, the big fella down on the block. And it'll be Terrell Ward at the line, shooting 51-33, the lead here for Pickerington.
And they've had everybody but Brent Voigt, I believe, is done a score book for the Jags.
All right.
So hopefully Brent can get a shot here.
He had a couple of tough ones spin out on him in the first half. Terrell Ward shot up, no good. Kicks out. Voigt get a hand on it. Ward got it back. Larry Goodwin not giving up. Yeah, he gets it to Voigt in the lane with a nice runner. Beresford gets the rebound, gives it back to Voigt. Strong off the iron again. Couldn't get it to go. Poor Brent Voigt can't get it to fall. He's doing all the hard work, and he can't get rewarded.
And Cage plays the game the right way, trying to get his teammate. He got a couple offensive rebounds, gave it right back to Brent, and he just couldn't convert.
Now, I did get a heads up from Coach Beresford that when Terrell's out of the game, he's usually checking out the lovely ladies in the crowd. So we hope he's not too distracted. There's Voigt down to the baseline. He gets in the scorebook.
Nice.
Great job there by Pickerington. Extends the lead to 20, 53-33 with 2:50 to go here at the Alma Grace McDonough Center in the Battle of Champions here at Wheeling University. Again, special thanks to Dr. Vargo and Athletic Director Carrie Hanna for this wonderful event. Samantha over on the left wing, no good. Hard up the glass. Voigt just pulls down the board. Yeah, no, I like her alignment. She's always on. Down to the corner for Moen. Oh, Flav with a hard bump there, Chris, and a blocking foul.
Yeah, that might be just frustration.
That was.
You can tell.
Emmanuel Iwatolo says, no, Flav, sorry. You roughed him a little too much there.
Yeah. He doesn't even bump him to one.
I like this referee, Emmanuel. Yeah. He does a nice job.
Well, you know what he does? He sells his calls.
I like it. Timeout, Coach English. Score remains 53-33. Pickerington in the lead, 2:26 remaining at the Alma Grace McDonough Center on Battle of Champions Day here on the Watchdog Network. Hopefully you're enjoying the live stream. And don't go anywhere, folks. You thought this was a good game. What are we going to see next with our Watchdog All-Stars in action against Pickerington?
Yeah, Matt, and they've been here to see this, and they've got to be impressed and concerned. But
I know Cooley's nervous as can be.
What's Coach Howard Monroe going to cook up for us?
I don't even see Howard Monroe in here.
Well, I know assistant coach Bob Slider's here.
Yeah, well, Bob Slider might be taking over the reins.
What? I tell you what, though.
Howard's probably at Bob's lunch right now, if I was going to guess.
I thought he was watching film, film.
Well, he could be.
Yeah.
He could be in the dressing room drawing a few set plays up on the wall. Look at this double teaming the inbounder.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one. Flav and Samantha, it doesn't even matter.
Get to the big man.
Cage lays it in for Pickerington. Assist from Brendan Jones. 55-33 the lead for Pickerington. Just over 2 minutes remaining here. Samantha bringing it across the timeline for Ohio County. Larry to her left. She goes to the top of the key. Little weave action. Doesn't hand it off to Larry. Larry's ready. Fumbles it a little bit down by his foot. He gets it back to Samantha. Now goes the setup. Here's Matty Anglich. Was kind of a little long, but it wasn't on a bad aim there. He was on target. He was just a little long. Shot no good. I believe it will stay with Ohio County, though. Yes, the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Ohio County basketball, 55-33.
Matt, I'd like to see the Eagles try to get a couple baskets here and get it underneath 20, the deficit.
Yeah, no, that's what you got to be hoping for. This is a good test for the Eagles. Coach Anglich knows that. This is a really, really good program here in Pickerington. Coach Beresford doing a great job. Both coaches should be commended.
They've represented themselves well.
Yeah, they have.
They were heavy
I think both teams have made some really good plays in this game. Out to the top of the key, Alex Sakos takes the inbound pass. He drives into the paint. He can't get anywhere past Cage. Beresford gets it to Flav, and Flav lays it in. So a good pass there. Sakos didn't panic, Chris. He got it to Flav, and Flav rewarding his teammate, giving him a nice high five. He's excited.
He leads the game.
Into the corner, Josh Moen again. No good, and I believe that's going to be Ohio County's basketball. But again, Chris, Brent Voigt, he may be my Heart and Hustle Award winner tonight. He's done a really good job.
Yeah, and he brings the energy, and like I said, he plays within the confines of the team. And whatever Coach Beresford asks of him, he does. So
just over a minute remaining, 55-35 that is. Ohio County leading. or I'm sorry, Ohio County trailing. Pickerington leading. Over to Matty English on the left wing. He drives into the paint a little bit, kicks it back to Alex. Alex didn't know what he wanted to do, but he gets it over to Carey. Carey a little strong off the iron. Beresford couldn't secure the rebound. Back to Carey. Carey gets it in. All right. Nice job by Carey Burkle. Cutting the lead under 20 for the Eagles. Okay, showing off the long range. Oh, no good on the three. Oh, a couple Pickerington guys get together. Flav loses the handle. He was playing soccer there. I don't know what happened. Flav was like, he had the ball. Uh-oh.
Well, you know,
got Brendan Jones down.
And he got up so high, and I think one of his teammates
kind of Josh Moen, who's kind of a shorter guy, kind of got under him.
And he went down pretty hard. I think he's going to be okay, but I
might have got the wind knocked out of him, hopefully.
Yeah, he's going to get up. Yeah, he was up in the air.
All right, good hand for Brendan Jones here. Again, thanks for joining us on the Watchdog Network for the Battle of Champions, Pickerington and Ohio County. We got about 30 seconds of game action left, but coming up next, we'll take a short break afterwards and come back. I believe Jubb's free throw shooting contest against Donnie's coming up. This is going to be interesting. I'm assuming Jared will come up on the controls when that happens. So we got that to look forward to, Chris. And then the Watchdog All-Stars, led by Howard Monroe and Bob Slider. 30 seconds remaining here. Coach has the crowd on their feet to finish it out. Ohio County inbounds it.
Let's get one more shot.
Samantha's got it at the top of the key. Hands it off to Alex. He's looking to Matty. Defended well by Holden Estelle. Into the paint goes Alex. He can't get a shot. Wait, yes, he does get it away, and he lays it in. 55-39. Ohio County, no quitting these Eagles. No quitting the Eagles, Chris. 8 seconds remaining. Pickerington gonna check one last shot here. Josh Moen, a little long on the three. It was dead on, and that's gonna do it. The final score in game one of the Battle of Champions. Well, this was billed as the Battle of Champions. I don't think we could call the Watchdog All-Stars champions of anything quite yet. But the final score of the Pickerington Jaguars, 55. The Ohio County Eagles, 39. And a special thanks to everybody here at Wheeling University for a wonderful game. Pickerington will stick around and play our Watchdog All-Stars. And a good effort by Ohio County, Chris. They didn't give up. Coach English had his team ready to go, and I think they probably beat a lot of the teams on their schedule.
Yeah, and you know, Matt, this whole event far exceeded my expectations. I didn't know what to expect. I've never been to one of these games, but these teams battled hard. The crowd was great, and I'm just glad to be here with you guys.
Yep, best entertainment you're going to find anywhere on a Sunday. I told you the way to do it was to have the MRN radio NASCAR feed in your ear and be watching this game, if you could do it.
Everybody in here would much rather watch this than an NBA game.
There's no
doubt. There's no doubt. This was entertaining.
Matter of fact, you could add college football, NFL, all to the list. I'm really not certain. The only thing I might give it just by a whisker was maybe the Four Nations hockey games. That was maybe. Yeah, but that was tight. It was tight. So a wonderful job here for the Battle of Champions in Pickerington, showing why they are champions. With a wonderful performance, but our Ohio County Eagles represented very well. Got to be proud of themselves, and well done. If you had to go with the player of the game for each team, Chris, where would you go?
Well, we'll start with the visitors first. Obviously, the big man in the middle.
Yeah,
Cage Beresford.
He makes there. He stirs the drink.
Yeah, he had 13 points. I'd say, at least 13, 15 rebounds.
Yeah, he was a monster inside.
And then for the All-Stars, my vote goes to Flav. He was the game's leading scorer. I believe he had 18 points.
Yeah, I think Flav was outstanding. And I tell you, if Samantha Fleming's on target today, this could have been a whole different game. It was. Yeah. If she knocks down some of those three-pointers early, it could have been big problems for Pickerington. But a nice team photo down there, showing off the unity here in Special Olympics. Really cool stuff. All these kids smiling.
Means a lot to them. That's
just happiness. Great. You don't see anybody moping down there. You don't see anybody upset that they didn't score enough. Everybody's about each other and the team, and lots of. There goes Larry diving into the middle.
Larry's
always the last guy in the photo. Always, he's a very important guy. Yeah. So, well done to both teams, Coach English and Coach Beresford, who you know well from the Watchdog Network, on with Bob and Bear and Bob, the good old boys. Good show on Saturday mornings, and they do a great job on Fridays on our Football Friday. So, really, really good stuff happening here at the McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling University. I think we're going to take a quick break here on the Watchdog Network and get set for game 2 of the doubleheader. It will be the Watchdog All-Stars. I'm as curious as you are out there, watchers and listeners. We'll see what our Watchdog All-Stars have. We'll give you the lineups and we'll go through what we might expect. Hopefully, Kayleen. Kayleen looks like she's getting back into playing shape.
She looks like she's ready to go.
She's going to have to lead the way because I really have no faith in Cooley.
No.
Jarrett's never played a real basketball game in his life. Soup will probably be ordering DoorDash or doing something silly during the game. So we're going to step aside here on the Watchdog Network, come back and bring you the Watchdog All-Stars and the Pickerington Jaguars on the Battle of Champions here on a Sunday at Wheeling University. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back inside the Alma Grace McDonough Center here on Battle of Champions Day to benefit Special Olympics. We're out here at the campus of Wheeling University. Matt and Chris from the Pine Room. Our Pine Room guys making this go. Hopefully you're enjoying the live stream at home or wherever you may be watching or listening here on the Watchdog Network. We're getting ready for game number 2 in this action-packed day of basketball out here at Wheeling University. The Pickerington Jaguars, who you just heard in the prior game, taking on the Ohio County Eagles. They were victorious by a score of 55-39. They will now be battling our Watchdog All-Stars. And I got to tell you, Chris, I saw some goods and I saw some bads in warm-ups. And starting with Kayleen, who was absolutely exceptional. She looks like she's back in game shape.
Well, Matt, but here's a bad thing. Where in the heck's our head coach?
I don't know.
Where's Howard Monroe?
Howard Monroe. If you've seen Howard Monroe out on the road somewhere.
What's he know about basketball?
I don't really know, but Howard's a really smart guy, so maybe he just can put his mind to anything. I don't know. I'm assuming he's probably in a local eating establishment, if I was going to guess.
He might be texting Bob Slider during the game, tell him what to do.
Yeah, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of suspension we're unaware of. Howard got thrown out of the last game. But I don't know how many games the Watchdog All-Stars
he got thrown out of the game.
Well, I don't know. Flav was supposedly served a suspension recently, too. But coach is putting the starting lineups in the book down there. We do have Pickerington starters. I can give you those right now. Number 3, 5'9" guard. You saw him in the first game, Terrell Ward. 5'1" guard, number 11, Josh Moen. He was hot in the first half, cooled down a little bit in the second half. And then our star of the second half of the game, a 5'11" power forward, Matt Saavedra. He did it all there in the second half for Pickerington. Brendan Jones, number 15. You saw his incredible athleticism. He got tangled up, though, a little late in the game. Hopefully he's okay and can continue on. I actually don't see him down there on the bench. Here he comes.
But
all
plus,
right,
okay.
No, you're good. And then rounding it out for the Pickerington Jaguars, number 42, Cage Beresford, the big horse in the middle.
Well, you got to wonder about stamina in this game, Matt. I mean, because the Jags have already played one game. They played hard. They went up and down. And then with our guys, the Watchdog, who's in shape besides Kayleen?
Well, Kayleen looks like she's back to getting into peak shape. I don't know about anybody else. I would say Cooley's going to be a quick fatality here.
Yes.
He was like sore before the game started.
Yeah.
But he's got a headband on, so that's got to help his cause a little bit.
And Soup is...
Well, Soup will be fine. I'm not worried about him whatsoever. As coach is announcing the starting lineups here, Holden Estelle, 2024 graduate of Cameron High School. He's an honorary Jaguar today, played his basketball over at Cameron, so he's a local guy there. And he won the Super Kids Soapbox Derby, so congrats to Holden Estelle for the Pickerington Jaguars. He's giving a little flex action. James Simpson, number 10, being announced for the Jags. 2024 graduate, scored a season high in the 2024 championship game. And he's looking to become an electrician member. That's pretty interesting stuff there. He's meeting in center court with Jarrett. And here comes Jill for the Watchdog All-Stars.
You know anything about Jill's game? She looks good, got a headband on.
Jill's ready, I don't know.
Yeah.
Next announced for the Pickerington Jaguars, Tamid Ahmed, 2016 graduate, leading scorer on the Division V Regional Championship team. So nice play from him in the first game as well.
Yeah, they got contributions from everybody, Matt.
Yeah.
So,
they did. Very deep team, including the next guy that just got announced, Brett Voigt, 2007 graduate, member of the 2025 Division V Regional Championship team, owns his own lawn company, Chris. How about that? No wonder he's such a hard worker.
Yeah. If he lived around here and had a business, I'd call him right
too.
away. Yeah, he's got a good work
meeting
ethic.
at center court with the one, the only Mr. Umpire. You can hear him on these airways. Mike Wright calls into just about every show. Matter of fact, it's almost like he's part host of half the shows. He's always plugged into the Watchdog Network. As Jill, Jarrett, Tyler, and Mr. Umpire have been the first 4 announced for the Watchdog All-Stars. Number 24, Tyson Reardon. You saw him in the first game. Very good soccer player. Knows every nation's flag. Boy, I like to talk to him because I'm not that good at the flags, and I really would love to be. Tyson Beresford, number 24 for Pickerington, meeting at center court with our very own Brian Soup Campbell of the Pine Room of the Watchdog Network. Next up for the Pickerington Jaguars, it's Matt Saavedra, 2021 graduate. Got his degree from Columbus State University. So, well-accomplished young man there. And here's Rocky Fitzsimmons, one of our leaders here at the Watchdog Network, along with his sister Kayleen Clough. Very happy for all Rocky's support and everything he's done for us here at the Watchdog Network in the Pine Room Studio. So again, thanks to Rocky as he meets at center court with Matt Saavedra. Next for the Jaguars, it's Josh Moen. We saw his long-range shots from the corner. He reminded me of P.J. Tucker with his corner threes. He was looking pretty strong there. Made the game-winning steal and basket with 12 seconds left in the 2024 state championship game. So Josh Moen all over it. Kayleen down there with Josh. Kayleen's youngsters running around as well. It's good to see. Nice day for the families here. Next guy up, Terrell Ward, a defensive stopper, as Coach Beresford told us, 2019 graduate. He's known as a lockdown. He's our defensive guy, Coach says. Missed the 22 and 23 seasons, Chris, with torn Achilles. He tore his Achilles 2 times. Wow. And he's back in shape. I wouldn't be looking like him if I tore my Achilles.
That
I'd be on bed
what
rest.
kind of kid he is.
Here's Dr. Georges, number 27. You know him well, Dr. Angelo Georges, host of the Saturday Morning Sports Huddle right here on the Watchdog. Proud Ohio State fan.
He's probably more like a player coach, because I don't think is he going to play much.
No, I mean, every one of these celebrity-type all-star games has to have a guy like that.
Right.
Too bad
he's
old
not mic'd up.
veteran. And there's Cage Beresford, the big fella in the middle, son of Coach Brian Beresford, 1,000-point scorer. Again, the triple-double. He had 17, 25, and 30 rebounds, 25 blocks. Like, it's incredible.
Wow.
And he probably had a handful of assists because he was very unselfish.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. And Shane Stack, proud sponsor of this wonderful event with Frio and Stack Auction Service and Island Pawn and Gun. So thanks to Shane. He's a great guy. I've known Shane for a long time. West Liberty guy, president of student government up there. Did a wonderful job up there at his time at West Liberty. So thanks to Shane. And you hear him regularly on, sometimes on with Bob and Howard, and he was in there a lot for the good old boys as well during football season. So you know Shane well on the network. We're getting ready to play basketball here at the McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling University. Again, thanks to Diana Vargo, the president, Dr. Diana Vargo, president of Wheeling University, and athletic director Carrie Han. It's been a great day of basketball. And the starters for the Watchdog All-Stars, it appears to be Kayleen, Brian Soup Campbell, Dr. Angelo Georges getting the start here, along with Soup, Cooley, and Rocky.
So you got brother and sister out there, Rocky and Kayleen.
Rocky, Kayleen,
Soup,
Cooley,
and Doctor.
Soup, and Dr. Angelo Georges. We're getting ready to play basketball for Pickerington again. We have
no way Cooley's out jumping his.
No, it's going to be a big problem. Brendan Jones. We got him out there with Terrell Ward, Matt Saavedra, and the tip is won immediately. And down to work goes Cage Beresford. Dr. Georges with no way he was stopping him. 2-0 early Pickerington. Kayleen bringing it up. Thank goodness we got Kayleen as our only chance in this game. Over to Soup. Soup brings it up the top of the key. Over to Cooley on the left wing. Cooley launching on a three-pointer on the left wing. No good. Not a bad shot, though, by Tyler.
What?
Rebounded by Pickerington. Away they go. Josh Moen on the run.
Why is Soup wearing a wristwatch?
I don't know. Back inside. Jeez. Reggie Roby. Cage Beresford can't get it to go. Kayleen battling down on the block. She took it away from Dr. Georges, who wanted to get in the stat column. Soup calling for the ball on the left wing. Kayleen does the smart thing, goes to her brother Rocky down the baseline. Rocky into the paint to Cooley, over to Coach Georges.
Cooley trying to be a hot shot.
Dr. Georges can't handle it. Here comes Josh Moen. Kayleen holds him up, throws it down inside to Brendan Jones. No good, off back iron. Dr. Georges comes out there with a scrum, and he has it. Rocky up to Kayleen on the left wing. Kayleen's letting this one fly from three-point range. Kayleen clock for three. 3-2 Watchdog. Boy, oh boy, she looks like she's playing for Cornell right now, or at least Wheeling Central. Back the other way. Oh, Saavedra trying to match her, Chris, with a not quite Tim Hossfeld shot there, but a pretty deep three. No good there. Soup with the rebound. Little no-look pass to Rocky in the paint. Rocky drives to his right, high off the glass. He might have heard footsteps there, Chris.
Yeah,
launched it off there, no good. Saavedra comes away with it, he brings it up.
He shot that way high off the.
He saw two big trees there. Yeah. Rocky wasn't blessed with height. Drops it inside. Brendan Jones down the lane. Nice left-handed runner. Assist from Cage Beresford. Quickly, the Jaguars answer 4-3 Jags. Soup up across the timeline over to the left wing. Don't shoot it, Soup. You can't make that.
He's smiling the whole game.
Soup to Rocky in the high post. Cooley over on the right wing. Down inside to Dr. Georges. Dr. Georges lowers his head. Goes to the rack. No good there. Thought he might have got fouled by Cage Beresford. Soup corrals it into the paint. Wild pass. Rocky corrals it. And he's blocked by Saavedra. Going to be a foul on Pickerington. 9:52 to go here. I believe we're playing 2 12-minute halves. I didn't get the memo on that one, but Jubb's shaking his head. Yes, 4-3 Jaguars.
Well, the shortest guy on the court, Rocky, underneath and challenged.
Rocky getting into the paint. I like to see it.
Was that foul on Beresford?
I believe so.
Yep.
All right, Rocky Fitzsimmons at the line. First one, a little rattle around, it gets it to fall. So Rocky looks like he's still got some game out there. I played basketball with his brother Clayton for many years, and he was a really good player. Shane Stack checking in for Dr. Georges. A good effort by Dr. Georges.
Gave him 2 solid minutes.
I honestly think Jarrett's the last guy on the bench.
Yeah.
No good on the second one by Rocky. Cage Beresford with the rebound. Here comes Saavedra up the court for Pickerington. He's attacking. Soup and Rocky have him sealed off. But Chris,
like
one thing about Saavedra, his passes sometimes look like shots. No good for Brendan Jones. Cooley pulls it down for the Watchdog All-Stars. Here comes Tyler Cooley.
Yeah, he probably leads them in shots per minute.
Soup at the top of the key, doesn't know what he wants to do. No look past the Cooley, a little alley-oop action. Cooley should have just went down and laid it back up and in, but he wanted to try to hot dog.
Showboat.
Showing off. The only guy that can successfully fight off a lion and an alligator at the same time. No good the other way for Pickerington. Soup gets careless, though. Saavedra picks his pocket. Soup's just running around like he's smiling. Yeah, Saavedra lets it go again. Jones with the rebound. I'll tell you what.
4 guys under the basket. So, Lyndon Jones gets the rebound.
So I think that Brendan Jones knows when Saavedra has it, he immediately runs to the block looking to get the rebound. That's
he knows he's not getting the pass.
Kayleen brings it up, gets it to her brother Rocky. Rocky, nice pass to Shane, stacked down the baseline. He heard footsteps too. Cage Beresford intimidating the Watchdog All-Stars down in the paint, Chris. Back the other way, Josh Moen on the baseline. Rocky gets back on defense, drops it to Saavedra, who shoots again and misses. Here comes
James Moen. He's getting back
Soup and Cooley. Here comes Cooley. Cooley, drop it to Kayleen. You had a layup. Oh, Cooley missed her. Soup going to try a long-range 3. No good. Kayleen tracks down the rebound. Kayleen Clough down, dips her head, lays it in. Can't get it to fall, though. Rebounded by Pickerington. Here we go. Saavedra back, waiting for his reinforcements to arrive. Throws it down to the low block to Brendan Jones. Soup just ran away from Brendan Jones like he was playing offense. I don't know what happened. Jones couldn't get it to fall, gets his own rebound after another miss. No good there. Cage can't save it. And it'll be Watchdog ball.
I don't think Coach Monroe would be too happy with our effort right now.
Soup ran away from the guy.
On defense, we're not rebounding well.
All right, timeout on the floor. Coach Slider's got to get him organized. 6-4. Pickerington leading it here. 8:06 remaining in the first half here on Battle of Champions Day on the campus of Wheeling University. Again, thanks to our wonderful sponsors, the Felice Brothers Pizza. We're going to have a pizza shoot at halftime. And don't forget, you're going to want to watch Donnie and Jubb in the free throw action also at halftime. Hawkins Hearing couldn't do it without Jill. She's checking in the game right now. El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern and Undos, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, Frio and Stack Auction Service. All proud sponsors of the Watchdog and Watchdog Hoops. Here we go, back at it. Kayleen bringing it up.
Gosh, it's like I'm watching her in high school. My goodness.
She's still got it. Yep. Looking sharp as ever. Cooley swings it over, skip past the Soup. Yeah. Soup tries to thread it through to Mr. Umpire, but Jill corrals it. And again, Cage, he's putting a thumping on basically anybody that's down in the paint. He scared Dr. Georges. He had Kayleen looking over her shoulder. He had Rocky, Cooley. Everybody's afraid of Cage.
I don't think Jill's going to try that again.
No, she probably learned. Saavedra brings it up, dumps it to Cage, drops it back for Jones. Jones working his way in. Nice little 2-3 zone here. Good job by Jill getting the tip, but Kayleen didn't come down and get that. She should have had that. Josh Moen lets it go for Pickerington. But Mr. Umpire can't seal off Cage Beresford as he misses the first one, but the second one is good. And it's 8-4 Jaguars here with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Soup on the right wing. Watchdog All-Stars attacking. They need a basket here. Bad pass by Soup, picked off by Beresford.
Soup
and Cooley getting too flashy. Here goes Cage. Soup doesn't get back on defense. No. Boy, oh boy. Coach Monroe would not be happy as Cage Beresford lays it in. 10-4 Jaguars. Here comes Mr. Umpire. Back against 3 Jaguar defenders. He lays it in. The barefoot straight-on kicker. Mike Wright laying it in for the Watchdog All-Stars. Now 10-6 Jaguars.
He used a nice head fake there, Matt.
He did. That. All right, 2-3 zone still for the Watchdog All-Stars. Saavedra, Chris, what's going on here?
He's wide open.
He's not shooting. Over to Josh Moen.
Maybe
little screen action for Terrell Ward. Kayleen gets a handle on it, and she steals it. Here goes Kayleen with Jill to her right, Soup to her left. 3-on-3, gives it up to Jill. Jill ducks down and under. Good pass to Soup on the baseline. Soup going to kick it out to Cooley, who doesn't seem to want to go into paint. Cooley
Oh my
way off the
goodness.
mark there.
He almost broke the backboard with that
geez.
shot.
Call the
What a
maintenance
brick.
guy here at Wheeling.
Yeah.
They're going to have to tighten the backboard. Broke off his stanchion. Jones comes back the other way. Makes it 14-6 Jaguars. Here comes Soup. He just can't get the smile off his face, but he can't make a basket. No look past to Cooley. Cooley steps through, lays it up and in. Cooley on the board. 12-8 Pickerington is Watchdog with a nice response there. They needed it.
Even though he scored, that was the worst shot of the afternoon by Cooley.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, the one earlier.
No,
Saavedra.
the brick, yeah.
Saavedra, long three. Beresford gets the rebound. Cooley didn't even block out.
No.
And a timeout. Coach Slatter's not happy with this. They're
don't
blocking
box out.
I don't know what's going on. It doesn't look good. Watchdog All-Stars trailing 14-8. I believe Coach may have a interview coming here. Jub can cue us whenever. Anyway, you're listening to Watchdog Basketball here on the Watchdog Radio Network. Wonderful day here. The Battle of Champions. We saw Pickerington and Ohio County do battle earlier. Now Pickerington taking on our Ohio County All-Stars. Jaguars were victorious 55-39 over the Ohio County Eagles in Game 1. Matt and Chris here with you from perched high up on the track here at the Alma Grace McDonough Center. We got Jeff to our left doing a wonderful job on the camera. We got Jub to our right, producer of our radio shows and all the things going on down there at the radio station. Jub has a hand in, and we're happy to be bringing you basketball action here on a Sunday afternoon. Actually, I wish they would have made this on the day of the Super Bowl, so I didn't have to watch it. I would have much preferred to watch this.
You know, the only thing that was mad, probably the people most of the fans don't think like we do.
Nah, yeah,
I'd
maybe
gladly
not.
miss it. They might not have good of a turnout.
Well, I
but-
like
but
original thinkers, Chris.
Yes,
That's why I'm
right,
with us.
right.
Cooley brings it back
Boy.
over for the Watchdog All-Stars. Jarrett making his first entry into the game. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Jarrett for three.
Ooh.
Actually, not bad.
Look at the big guy,
Dr.
Dr.
Georges with a
Georges.
nice rebound. Gets attacked by a couple Jaguars, but
Well, I thought Dr. George
Man,
got hacked in there.
I'll tell you what, Dr. Georges, he's giving a good account
Yeah,
of
he
himself
is.
here today. I'm impressed.
You got a couple rebounds already.
All right, here we go. Bringing it back up the floor. James Simpson for Pickerington over to Saavedra. We'll see what he's got going. Into Ahmed. Down to
Is that
Simpson.
Simpson
Simpson
off
lets
the
it
glass?
fly. Cooley bouncing around down there. Soup secures the rebound for the Watchdog All-Stars. Kayleen. She's going to pull up in transition. I like her attitude. Oh, just off the iron. Good try there by Kayleen. 14-8. Watchdog
That was good,
All-Stars trailing.
Good transition defense by the Jags.
Yes, they did. They get
and
back
forced
well.
Kayleen to take a three.
Coach Beresford does a wonderful job. Transition defense is an important part of any winning basketball program. Saavedra over on the right wing. Kayleen matching up in this zone. Jarrett high on the zone for the Watchdog All-Stars. Shot from the baseline by number 24, Tyson Reardon. No good, and we got a foul on the play here. All right, foul on the Watchdog
That
All-Stars.
might have been on Cooley.
Cooley
He didn't box out. He just
getting him,
reached in.
see, Cooley getting lazy there, and Tamid Ahmed made him pay. Tamid out hustling Cooley to the basketball. That's never a good sign. You see Coach Slider very frustrated right now with his troops down there.
Well, some of our bench players, the older teammates, they don't. I think they're happy on the bench.
And Ahmed drains the first one.
So we got a shoelace issue with.
Yep, somebody
Mr.
getting a shoe tied there. Cooley
Yep.
assisting on the play. Good job
on
there by
him.
Tyler, helping out Tyson Reardon. 4:27 remaining here, first half. Jaguars 15, Watchdog All-Stars 8. Tamid Ahmed at the line for his second one. A little long off the glass. Jared doesn't
Wow,
block
Jared
out.
didn't even
And
touch
Saavedra grabs it, and you know it's going up when Saavedra gets it. He's got the green light from anywhere. 15-8. The lead now for the Jaguars. I got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed in our boxing out.
Yeah,
Soup with a three-point try.
that's
Way
an
short.
awful shot. It's a
Kayleen
terrible
fighting
shot.
for it. I think it may stay with Watchdog.
That's an ill-advised shot there.
See, Soup's got to know his limitations. That's why when he played on a team with Chase Harler, Soup wasn't shooting those shots. Nice fake by Kayleen. She drives into the paint, drops it off to Tyler. Cooley up and good. 17-10 Pickerington. Watchdog hanging around here, trailing by 7.
Yeah.
3:50 remaining first half. Oh, now Soup's going to pick up 94 feet now. This guy's energy, it'll never burn off no matter what he does. He literally
Does he
never
sleep
stops.
at night?
Saavedra, he backs off. Saavedra halfway down from the three on the right wing. Soup rebounds it. Here goes Kayleen. 1-on-5. No Watchdog All-Stars helping her out. They say, all right, Kayleen, you played at Cornell. You can handle this. She goes right to the rack and really showed you why she didn't need anybody else. 17-12. Jaguars leading it. Bringing it back up, Ahmed across the timeline, drives into the paint. He lets it go. Little runner, no good. Rebound, Cooley. Soup out running. Jarrett not going to run at all. Dr. George is trying to run.
Oh,
and Kayleen's up on the wing. If Cooley's smart, he's going to go run off the side and hit Kayleen get another three. But Dr. George is smart. That's why he's a doctor. Kayleen a little short on that. She might have been tired. Back out to Cooley. Into the corner for Jarrett. Jarrett's going to do something smart and not shoot. He gets it down to the baseline to Dr. George's. He gets and a Turner, our first travel of the event.
He tried to draw a foul there, Matt, but the ref saw it quickly.
All right, media timeout on the floor. And we are going to send it down to Coach here with the Jaguars leading the Watchdog All-Stars by a score of 17-12. Coach, take it away. All right, Coach, we'll send it down to you with the Jaguars leading the Watchdog All-Stars 17-12 here in the first half. All right, we're having technical issues with Coach. We'll get him in a minute. 17-12 the lead here. Jaguars leading the Watchdog All-Stars here with 2:49 remaining in the first half. Coach, if you got us, take it away. All right, we apologize for the technical difficulties. You got to love batteries.
Yeah, it looks like it's an issue. We got wholesale changes.
Yeah, a couple of changes here. Actually, everybody but Soup comes off for Watchdog. Kayleen getting her first breather. We got Jill back in the game along with Shane, Rocky, and Mr. Umpire, known as Mike Wright. All right, Pickerington going to inbound the basketball here. Holden Estelle on the floor along with Brendan Jones. Cage Beresford remains in the ball game. Terrell Ward, and then our Mr. Hustle, Brett Voigt down there on the baseline. Back down to the corner. To Voigt, right on the block. Backs down Shane Stack. Top of the key for Jones, no good on the jump shot. Mr. Umpire rebounds. Soup off to the races for the Watchdog All-Star. Soup over on the left wing. A little clear out by Jill. The defender had to respect it. Soup got freed up, went over to Shane. Jill's got at the top of the key. Jill backing down. Mr. Umpire in the corner. Back out to Jill. Bad pass, Mr. Umpire. Jill under duress. Gets it to Rocky.
To shoot here, Matt.
No, this is our problem with the offensive lineup. Rocky's got to take things into his own hands here. Oh, and Mr. Umpire with a baseline jumper, a tough shot.
That's his second basket
with a nice
of the game,
assist by Rocky. Mr. Umpire showing he can still play a little bit. Bringing it back down. Pickerington leading 17-14, but this game's tightened up. Holden Estelle. Shot blocked by Jill. Rebounded. Brendan Jones. Jones trying to get to the rack, and he might have been fouled by Mr. Umpire there, Chris.
Well, excuse me, Matt. I saw Soup.
We're trying to kick it down to Coach, but he's not paying attention to us, so bear with us, folks. All right, we're going to send it down to Coach. Does he got? He still doesn't have us.
Yeah.
All right, Brendan Jones at the line, shooting a pair for Pickerington, 17-14, 1:43 remaining in the first half. Jones' first one. Oh, boy.
A little short on that one.
Yeah, that was well
I think
short.
that one slipped.
Yeah, it had to have slipped.
Yeah.
Looked like that Ohio State guy last week when he had a 6-foot runner that was 4 foot short to tie the game against Michigan.
Yeah, those unfortunate things happen.
Yeah, to unfortunate teams. Sorry, Dr. Georges. All right, Brendan Jones at the line for a second one. No good there. I don't know what's going on here.
How many foul shots did he get?
I don't know. 3 to make 2, Chris. The old NBA days. All right, Brendan Jones back at the line. Might have been a lane violation there. Jones lets it go. A little short on this one, too. It'll be Watchdog ball, 17-14. Pickerington in the lead, 1:43 to go here in the first half. Soup bringing it up. Got Soup, Rocky, Shane, Jill, and Mr. Wright on the floor. There's a pass into Jill in the paint. Jill got hit pretty good there in a foul. Jill going to go to the line here. I like it. Jill's got good basketball instinct. She knows the spacing-wise. She's not just running around like a wild person out there. That's nice to see.
No, she plays under control.
Yeah, she understands the game. Where to go, body positioning, screening, moving without the basketball.
See how she looks at the foul line.
All right, Jill Hawkins of Hawkins Hearing, one of our proud sponsors of this wonderful event. We'll see if Jill can get in the score column. Hawkins Hearing LLC, Dr. Jill Hawkins, Doctor of Audiology for over 18 years. So thanks to Jill for all her contributions here to the Watchdog Network. Go see her at Hawkins Hearing. All right, Jill, pretty good. It just crawled over the rim, and it just caught a little bit too much of the back iron, but not bad.
Getting a little bit of encouragement from Soup.
Soup is always full of encouragement. Here comes Cooley to check into the game for Soup. And Soup's got a microphone put in his face as soon as he comes off. So Coach still trying to work out the kinks down there in the sideline operation. All right, Jill Hawkins at the line for her second one. Oh, that one, she overcompensated there.
That was 2 feet short.
Yeah, that one not her best. That's all right, Jill.
Yep.
She's playing a good game otherwise. Pickerington leading at 17-14 just before halftime, about 1:30 to go. I believe we'll probably throw it down to Coach at halftime once we get the bugs worked out or the batteries switched off. Holding the Stell, bringing it up.
Tell you what, I like his game too, man. This kid goes 100 miles an hour.
I like it. Dumping it down to Cage Beresford. Nice little turnaround banker. Cooley gets the worst of it. He almost got the ball in the face. It's going to remain with Pickerington. Shane tried to get a hand on it, couldn't. Rocky couldn't corral it, and Cooley got a face for it.
Well, one thing's obvious about our team, Matt. We don't have anybody to match Brendan Jones' athleticism.
No.
Nobody.
No. Cage, little baseline shot. Push shot, no good. Cooley rebounds. He's going 1-on-3. Not going to work against Brendan Jones, Cooley. You better give it up. Yeah, good idea. Gets it over to Rocky, top of the key. Cooley cuts down along the baseline. Spin move, no good. Pushes it out to Jill at the top of the key. Shane, little 15-footer from the left elbow. No good. Loose ball. Ooh. Good effort again by Brett Voigt, Chris. He's all over the place.
He's right on the baseline. Just slipped out of his grasp.
And you can see why he's...
It's
okay. Gonna go with the Jaguars.
Okay.
Brett Voigt with the hustle there. Maybe he came off a Watchdog player's knee. You can see why he owns his own lawn care business because he's everywhere. Jones drives into the paint for Pickerington. Little runner. It's good.
Wow. Right in Shane Stack's face.
19-14. Jaguars leading at 35 seconds to go. We'll see what Coach Slider's got drawn up here if he can get a good shot before halftime. I probably would have called timeout and got Kayleen into the game for this last 30 seconds. But who am I to tell Coach Slider and Coach Monroe didn't even show up on him. So
there's a lot of uncertainty on the bench.
Jill has it taken away by Terrell Ward, the defensive stopper for Pickerington. Brett Voigt now brings it out for the Jaguars into the front court, dumps it down to Cage Beresford with 9 seconds left. Turnaround, no good. Rebound, Brendan Jones. Left-handed layup is good. And this little run before halftime may end up costing the Watchdog All-Stars. Cooley going to let it fly from half court. No good. Your halftime score. It's Pickerington 21, Watchdog All-Stars 14. Here on the Watchdog Radio Network. Again, thanks for joining us here on Battle of Champions Day at Wheeling University. Alma Grace McDonough Center was rocking, especially for the first game. And I think they're probably being scared off by the performance of the Watchdog All-Stars. We've had a few bright spots, but not exactly our best effort, but still great to be a part of this entire thing for the Pine Room guys and the Watchdog team here. And again, thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors, DeFelice Brothers, Hawkins Hearing, El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern and Undo's, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, Frio and Stack Auction Service. And we couldn't do it without our man from the Pine Room Studios and the Watchdog Network, Jub himself, running the controls here,
Jub
keeping
looks
things
nervous
going.
now, Matt.
It might be free throw time. I think him and Donnie Gilbert at some point are going to do this, and I don't know who's going to come up and run the controls. But Jub, if you got to go, we can take it.
Yeah.
Just let us go. Take the training wheels off, and we can do it. Jub and Donnie, this is what a lot of people probably tuned in for, to see Jub versus Donnie Gilbert. This is a clash of the Titans, so to speak. Chris, we got one of the Wheeling. Is this one of the Wheeling teams being honored?
I can't tell what that is. I can't read the shirts.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an all-star team.
Yeah, we're honored. We didn't get the memo on this one, folks. Again, you're listening to the Watchdog Network. Thanks for joining us today on Battle of Champions Day. There you go. John Marshall Swimming. So congratulations. Looks like they won, is it OVAC? Boy, Chris, if you can read that from here, your glasses are really good.
It's the state. It's got the state of West Virginia.
So maybe the state
champions.
Sorry
that we don't know that. We didn't know this was.
No, we missed the memo on that one, but that's very, very impressive. Wheeling University, wonderful pool. I'm actually jealous. I'd love to be able to swim in that thing every day. And congrats to the Monarchs. Well done. Yeah. Good stuff there. I think Donnie Gilbert probably arranged this. He's Mr. Monarch himself. I think he's about as well known in those parts as anybody. But
So what else do we have at the half, man? We have a 3-point?
Well, we're supposed to have a DeFelice pizza shoot, I believe. Right. One of our wonderful sponsors, DeFelice Brothers, who were on with Donnie last week. And then Jubb and Donnie in the Clash of the Titans free throw shooting challenge.
I mean, we've been talking about the Jubb shooting. He's got to get out there because.
Yeah, I mean, it's really. I mean, there's people that I know. We got Coach Nardoni down here, Coach Johnson. I think they came strictly to see that. I mean, not that they don't want to support this wonderful event here, Special Olympics, but they definitely want to see one of their best buddies, Jubb, in action, see what he can do.
I think Jubb's be a crowd favorite. Jubb's a likable guy.
Yeah, and he can win a lunch off of Donnie, so that's got to be pretty good. That's a valuable prize, I would say.
Jubb loves his lunch.
Yeah, right. And speaking of lunch, proud sponsor, Bob's Lunch. Thanks again to Bob's Lunch for sponsoring. I'm still convinced Howard might be down there because no sign of Howard. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's.
Maybe Howard thinks the game's tomorrow after a show or something.
Could be.
I mean.
Anyway, Matt and Chris here with you from the Pine Room Studios on the Watchdog Network. We're at halftime of the Battle of Champions, game number 2, featuring the Watchdog All-Stars and the Pickerington Jaguars. Great day for basketball. We've enjoyed it here all day long, so thanks for joining. Here comes Howard. Here's Coach Monroe. Coach Monroe's in the building. So maybe we're gonna put a second half run together here.
Maybe he's been assigned second half duties.
Yeah, well, he doesn't look like he's gonna go too far though.
No.
I was thinking he was gonna come into
He took the first seat that he saw.
No, smart guy. All right, looks like Jubb's heading down to the staging area. This is really big. I don't think Donnie's up. Donnie's still down at the table.
Maybe with Howard, there was a contractual problem. Maybe he wanted paid.
I mean, he's like watchdog management.
I know, right.
All right, we got the 50-50 raffle going on right now. One of Kayleen Clough's young children going to pull it from Coach Brian Beresford, the coach of the Pickerington Jaguars.
Well, it's a good pet.
Yeah, could be a nice payout here. All right, we got a winner. Coach is going to read the number for the 50-50 raffle. Again, 21-14, Pickerington Jaguars leading the Watchdog All-Stars at halftime. About 5 minutes till the second half kicking off here on the Watchdog Network. Again, thanks to DeFelice Brothers Pizza.
We have a winner, man.
Hawkins Hearing, El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern and Nando's, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, and Freeman Stack Auction Service. Couldn't do it without these wonderful sponsors of the Watchdog programming. Watchdog's your home for high school basketball all year long. These guys have been out on the road just about every night, 4 or 5 nights a week, bringing you high school hoops, girls and boys, live streams on some of them. We have playoffs coming around the corner. It'll be tournament time here before you know it, Chris. Hard to believe, isn't it? You got the girls' regionals starting up this week, right?
Yeah, I believe so, at the end of the week.
Yeah. So great stuff. Somebody won the 50-50, so that was a nice win. Oh, Coach Roberta Oleash, Wheeling Central. You can hear her team play here on the Watchdog quite regularly. Wheeling Central girls having a wonderful season. Wheeling Central boys having a wonderful season. We had the Wheeling Central boys on here last night on live stream. So get used to the Watchdog Network being your home for high school basketball from around the area, and we're proud to bring you Battle of Champions here today from Wheeling University. And now, for the moment that everybody's been waiting for, and I don't know how I'm going to describe this, but it's a good thing we got live stream, because Jubb and Donnie Gilbert in a free throw challenge. For those of you from out of the area who may be tuning in, Donnie Gilbert, host of the Donnie Gilbert Show on this very network, the Watchdog Network. Donnie, a proud legend of Moundsville and the Marshall County area. But I tell you, I don't know if Jubb is going to have enough for Donnie. I've heard a lot of things about Donnie.
Neither one of them wants to shoot first, Matt.
Yeah, well, they're deferring.
Jeez.
Donnie bricks the first
He didn't even take his time. He just...
Special thanks to Jarrett for now coming over to man the controls. Rob's brothers down here. Let's see if this bank shot continues. Jubb, a hard one.
No way.
Nearly goes
It
over
almost
the
went over the backboard.
So two very unimpressive efforts out of Donnie and Jubb here. Jubb, the producer of the Pine Room on the Watchdog, as well as all the content you hear on the radio from a streaming perspective. So I don't know what's going on. We got Coach Beresford down there. We got Coach Slider.
The jump shot almost hit the shot clock.
Yeah, Jubb was trying to injure Donnie short on that one.
If we're playing the first one to make one, it might be a while. Jeez.
Okay, well, folks, my commentary won't do this justice of what we're seeing here today.
This is important.
This may be the worst free throw shooting I've ever seen. Jubb, a nice one there. Jubb is on the board. It took him 3 shots to get dialed in. Donnie trying to answer, nowhere.
Donnie just keeps firing line drives.
Donnie goes under the net. Jubb again. Oh, and Jubb is on a roll now. 2 in a row for Jubb. Donnie on the ropes. Donnie digging in. There's Donnie. Donnie finally answers. 2-1, Jubb leading. Oh, halfway down there. That's that Wheeling University rim, Chris.
Wow.
All right, Donnie can tie it up. Donnie for attempt to tie. No good. 2-1, Jubb leading it.
I feel like I'm watching a shootout in hockey.
I know, it's great.
Wow.
Jubb no good on that one. Little off aim. Donnie still trying to tie it up. Donnie short on that one. Bear thought Donnie would make at least 5. I don't know how many they're going to shoot. Maybe 500. It might take him to make 5. Here goes Jubb again, looking to extend the lead. A little too hard there. I think the nerves could be getting to these guys, Chris.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, the folk. Oh, geez.
Donnie, too hard that time.
Well, I think if Jubb can sink one here, it'll put him up 3-1.
He's been trying to extend that lead for a while. It was like United States hockey the other night. Up 2-1, couldn't get the third goal. Donnie's going to come back and beat him. Donnie's going to beat him 3-2.
No, I don't know.
Donnie and no good again. I don't know how many they're shooting here. I can't quite hear Coach. Jubb again trying to make it a 2-possession game. He can't do it.
I've never seen 2 guys shoot fast and never take a dribble.
No.
They just get it and fire. Well, he just did.
Donnie did one. Short again for Donnie. Jubb still leading 2-1 in about the 12th stage.
Just a chance to
Donnie with a shot to tie. Coach has been saying that forever.
Right.
Jubb to win it. This is it. This is the last one. Jubb for the victory. No good. They're not there. They wanted to tie. They're both tired.
Yes. They want to get this over with.
Now Donnie back to the line. It's tied up. We're in sudden death. Oh, major pressure if that would have went in. Now Jubb can end it right here. Jubb from the Pine Room in the Watchdog Studios. No good.
He didn't use the glass on that one.
Here comes Donnie Gilbert looking to make Jubb pay. Oh, couldn't get the shooter's roll. Jubb with another chance to close him out. Boy, the goaltending has been good in this shootout, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Jubb going to go underhand. No good.
Boy, now it's...
I think Donnie's got the advantage here, Chris.
Jubb looks...
Donnie's just had a couple of tough misses. Jubb in his ear. Donnie short, though. Oh, and due to time restraints, we had to call it a tie.
Wow.
2-2. And maybe the worst free throw shooting performance I've ever seen.
What do they go, 2 for 12, 2 for 14?
That'd be 15 or 16.
Yeah.
2 for 13, Coach said. Boy, that was ugly. Hopefully the basketball in the second half a little bit better. 21-14, the Jaguars leading our Watchdog All-Stars.
That's why Jubb doesn't control that.
If only we had Jubb out there on the floor, it might be 21-10 instead of 21-14. It wouldn't be pretty. Thank you, Jared, for manning the controls while your brother was down there putting on an incredible clinic. That actually was probably one of those games that deserved to be a tie. That was two evenly matched Titans.
Misery. It was awful.
Put the fans out of their misery.
It looks like Jubb's sweating. But to see Jubb's going through the crowd saying hi to everybody.
Yep. He's a man of the people.
Yes, he is.
All right, we're ready to get back to it here. We got one more half of basketball here on the Battle of Champions Day. The Pickerington Jaguars making the trek eastward to Wheeling to take on the Ohio County Eagles, who they disposed of in game number 1 by a score of 55-39, and now they're taking on our Watchdog All-Stars. Watchdog All-Stars will have the same lineup that started the game. Soup, Rocky, Kayleen, Tyler, Cooley, and Dr. Angelo Georges, host of the Saturday morning sports huddle here on the Watchdog Network. We got Terrell Ward in the game, Matt Saavedra, and quickly, before I could even get the lineups, Brendan Jones makes his presence known. Cooley, sloppy, turns it over. Jones the other way. There's our guy, Josh Moen, in the corner. He works it out to Terrell, back up to Jones, over to Saavedra. The big horse, Beresford down on the block. He's not even thinking about it. Saavedra lets it go, no good. Soup comes away with a rebound. Soup up 1-on-4. Kayleen calling for it, but he goes to Cooley against Cage. Cooley fade away over Cage, no good. Cage rebounds it. Here goes Terrell up to Josh Moen. He going 1-on-2 against Soup and Rocky. Josh going to let it go. No, Josh with a nice pass to Saavedra. Ooh. Great feed. Beresford cleans up the miss and lays it in. 23-14. Jaguars leading.
Nobody wants to get in there and challenge the big guy, Cage.
No. You saw Cooley fade away. Soup down the lane. Kicks it out to Rocky from long range. No good. Beresford another rebound. He's going for another double-double. Here goes Josh Moen off to the races. Cooley with no effort to track him down. Josh Moen lays it in. 25-14, starting to get away here. Coach Monroe can't be happy. He must be like the general manager, not the coach.
Whoa, he already
can't
left
be
his
happy.
seat. Hopefully,
maybe he's going to phones. He's going to make a coaching change
that
after this.
Shooting, he left.
All right, Kayleen's got it down on the right corner, tries to go to the baseline. Brendan Jones has her sealed off. Terrell Warren's face guarding her right now.
Well, Dr. George got hit in the face and no call.
Yeah,
they don't like him.
No, they don't. They know he's a doctor. Cooley for three on the right wing, no good. Dr. George is getting into it with Soup. And they call Dr. George for a second travel with the game, Chris. He's not happy.
Well, I thought she was going to team up.
Oh, yeah, she might. He's got a temper.
Yeah.
When it comes to
He's
Ohio
still
State.
shaking his head in disgust.
Yeah, he's not happy. All right, Saavedra bringing it up for the Jaguars. Comes across the timeline. Maybe they can raid double right cowboy, the basketball version, off the leg of Saavedra, I think, but maybe.
Yeah, they're going to keep it at this end, Matt.
I believe, yeah. Mindy Yoho's going to say it stays with the Jaguars. Again, thanks to our wonderful referees, Brian Yoho, Mindy Yoho, and Emmanuel Iwatola. Dumped it into Beresford from underneath. Beresford turns out of a triple team, kicks it out to Josh Moen, back to Beresford, slides it down to Saavedra, and then he's not going to pass it. Saavedra lays it in. I tell you what, when it goes to Saavedra, it's going up. Soup down the lane. Runner is good. Watchdog All-Stars needed that one, 27-16. Pickerington the lead.
Of the game.
Jones flying up across the timeline. He's going 1-on-5. Over to Beresford, no good. Rebound Soup. He's off to the races. Dumps it to Cooley. Back to Soup. Little 2-on-1. Soup blows the layup somehow.
He
should have given it to the D1 basketball player. There he did. Kayleen missed one. Too close for her.
Wow.
Rebounded by Saavedra. Saavedra for the Panthers. Pickerington Jaguars. Sorry, purple. I was thinking of another team. Rebound by Rocky. Rocky off the races with Cooley. Cooley going to... And Cooley may have just had the worst ending of a shot that I've ever seen.
Wide open layup.
Terrell Ward scared him, though,
He
Chris.
hit the bottom of the rim.
He heard footsteps. Cooley should fake injured like most people would. There's Saavedra. I got the mic, Jubb. It's live. Rebound, Beresford underneath, 27-16. Timeout on the floor. We're going to get ready to send it to Coach if he can make it down there in time. Coach Slider wants a timeout. Watchdog All-Stars. Could be a cardiac arrest time here for a couple of our people, Jubb included. He's doing double duty. A cold shower is going to feel good. Jubb, maybe we'll go jump in the pool after this. 29-16 the lead here for Pickerington. 8:30 to go here in the second half. Battle of Champions Day here on the campus of Wheeling University on the Watchdog Network. Again, thanks to our wonderful sponsors, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, Frio and Stack Auction Service, El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern Undos, DeFelice Brothers Pizza, Hawkins Hearing, and all this brought to you by the Pine Room Studios. Jubb at the controls here. Coach didn't make it down in time. Couple substitutions for the Watchdog All-Stars. Kayleen will inbound. Look at Terrell, Chris. He's face guarding her 94 feet. Yeah. She probably hasn't had that in a while.
Well, because they know that the only way that they can come back is if
this is a box and one. Yeah. Kayleen is being shadowed by Terrell.
Right.
A box and one for Pickerington. Shane Stack in the game for the Watchdog All-Stars. Kayleen having to work extra hard.
Wow.
Terrell gets a hand on it. Josh Moen then leads the break with Terrell Ward. And the big man can't get it to go. Josh Moen cleaning up the miss. Tell you what, Terrell Ward, he's a defensive stopper. Jarrett Delbrook into the game as well. Shane Stack, Kayleen, Mr. Mike Wright, and
but
Jill
that's a
back
problem
on the floor.
there. Nobody got back. He missed the layup, and the shortest guy, Moen, Josh Moen, gets a layup.
That's why General Manager Howard Monroe's left the building. He's disgusted with what he's seen. Mike Wright from the baseline. Good.
I like
Mike
that
Wright.
game.
I tell you what, he's got to be shooting 75% from the floor. At least 3 field goals for Mr. Umpire.
Yep, that's his third field goal.
Boy, oh boy.
He's 3 for 4.
No wonder he was a good kicker. He's a pretty good basketball player, too. Saavedra brings it up for Pickerington. Watchdog continues in the zone. High screen for Cage, Beresford, Savitra are going to let it go. No good. I mean, he's starting to hit Allen Iverson in the NBA Finals level shots here. And we're going to send it down to Coach on the floor. He's got some special guests here. Ponder him on the Watchdog. It's 31-18 Jaguars.
We got it now.
We got you loud and clear,
Down
Coach.
here with Chris Richardson, good friend of mine and head basketball coach at Wheeling University. Coach, thank you, first of all, for you being here and your team. Special day.
Absolutely. There's no better way to put it. It's an electric atmosphere. The introductions were awesome. I mean, what a great experience, not just for the athletes, but for the student athletes here at Wheeling, to be a part of that.
That's what I said, too, earlier. This is a special day for the athletes, but your players have to say, man, this is the way sports should be, and the smiles and it's just a great day for everybody.
Yeah, we talk all the time about the opportunity of being a student athlete at Wheeling University is more than just playing on game night and coming to practice. It's about making a difference. And being out here today, small way to make a difference. And I think everybody enjoyed it. I mean, it's been just, like you said, it's been very special.
Yeah, winding down for you guys, tournament time. What are you thinking?
I don't think it's winding down at all, man. I think we're just getting revved up. We've been playing well the last month, had some ups, had some downs, but the team's really focused on just kind of daily improvement and doing the little things a little bit better. And we got the last week of the regular season coming up, and then it's winter go home time. So we're excited.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time and thanks for being here.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, buddy. That's Coach Chris Richardson, head coach of Wheeling University basketball. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back here up on the track, Matt, Chris, and Jubb and Jeff bringing you a wonderful day of basketball here from the Alma Grace McDonough Center. While you were away,
Yes.
We had a layup by Savidra, and then Jubb's brother, Jarrett, his first organized basketball basket, a three-pointer. Nice shot by Jarrett, making the score 33-21 in favor of Pickerington.
Was that his first career basket in organized basketball?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say it was absolutely
He's going
his
to go
first.
again.
There's Jarrett from the corner. No good. Off the iron. Kayleen in there fighting for it. Oh,
Whoa.
Up and in and an and one, and she's fired up. Kayleen, Cornell Big Red. She is ready. Big answer there. Cuts the lead to 10 with 5:46 to go.
She was in there amongst the tall trees and was able to throw up like a little
I
hook.
believe she's got her Cornell shoes on, her team shoes. Because those wouldn't be Wheeling Central shoes. Those are bright red.
that's bright
Those
red.
are big red. Mm-hmm. Kayleen Clough at the line looking to finish it out, and our wonderful leader completes the and one, 33-24. Jaguars leading it. 5:46 remaining. Looks like we may have a timeout on the floor. Well, we'll keep it right here. I don't know if Coach has another person down there ready. Doesn't look like it. He's getting something cooking down at the table. But again, while you're away, Savidra a lay-in, Jarrett a three, and then Kayleen comes right back down, gets a three-point play, and cuts the lead under 10, Chris. Any last push here for the Watchdog All-Stars?
If they play better defense and rebound, I mean, those things are that's only effort.
Oh, I believe we're going to have another three-point shootout here. A little timeout and a three-point shootout.
It's like Kayleen's little one.
Oh, geez, we got... Oh, this is the DeFelice shoot. Okay, good. All right, so again, thanks to our wonderful sponsor, DeFelice Brothers Pizza, for sponsoring the three-point shoot here at halftime. This reminds me of the old pizza shoot down in Charleston, the old days of Husson's. But again, couldn't do this without the wonderful folks at DeFelice Brothers Pizza. Tonight's Battle of Champions brought to you by DeFelice Brothers Pizza between the Ohio County Eagles and the Pickerington Jaguars, and of course the Watchdog All-Stars. This was voted the best pizza in the USA. DeFelice Brothers Pizza has been serving up delicious award-winning pizzas for years with convenient locations across the region, including right here in Wheeling. They're ready to satisfy your game day cravings. Order online at eatdefelice.com and experience the taste that is everyone talking. DeFelice Brothers Pizza, proudly delivering quality and flavor to the community for many, many years. And again, I will be a first-hand backer of DeFelice, have that regularly, and it's a very, very, very good product. The taco pizza, one of my favorites. Absolutely.
I remember having
a
one of
blow
those
away.
years ago.
Taco pizza.
So
Now, I've had
good.
taco pizzas from a lot of places, and nothing touches DeFelice. It's unique. It's the very best. If you like taco pizza for a change of pace, you get tired of eating the same sauce and pepperoni and all that over and over and over, go for a change. Taco pizza, DeFelice. And again, thanks to DeFelice for sponsoring our 3-point shootout here for a free pizza. So do we have a make? I believe we had at least one make already. So at least somebody's won a couple
yeah, there
pizzas.
Was a guy that had
halfway down there.
He won. I don't know
I'd be
who
down
he
there
was.
shooting. Again, thanks for listening here and watching on the Watchdog Network. You can follow us at the Pine Rim Studios and Watchdog Network WV. Follow all the content, our shows all week long, all local programming here on the Watchdog Network. Tune in at watchdognetwork.com. That's the place to be. You can get the beautiful stream. It sounds crystal clear anywhere you go. Bluetooth into your car, Bluetooth into your Alexa, or whatever you got. But yeah, let's go ahead, Chris. Let's thank a few more of our
sponsors. I also want to thank Hawkins Hearing, your trusted local audiologist in Weirton, West Virginia, serving patients age 4 and up. They offer comprehensive services, including diagnostic hearing tests, hearing aid sales and service, and customer hearing protection. Led by Dr. Jill K. Hawkins, who is participating in this game this afternoon, a licensed and certified doctor of audiology. With over 18 years of experience, their team is dedicated to providing personalized attention and courteous customer service. Conveniently located at 206 Three Springs Drive, Suite number 1. They're ready to assist you on your journey to better hearing. Most insurance plans are accepted. Contact Hawkins Hearing at 304-914-4009 or visit their website at hawkinshearingweirton.com. Hawkins Hearing LLC, committed to helping you hear your best.
All right, thank you, Chris. Let's keep it rolling with our wonderful sponsors here. El Gran Patron, your destination for authentic Mexican cuisine in Moundsville, West Virginia, located at 142 Lafayette Avenue. El Gran Patron offers a vibrant atmosphere where friends and family can relax and enjoy a delicious meal together. Join them for hot and fast lunches available daily from 11 to 3 p.m. or indulge in their Sunday brunch from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. featuring bottomless mimosas and Bloody Mary bar. Can't decide on a drink? Try their margarita flights for a delightful sampling experience. For your convenience, El Gran Patron offers online ordering for carryout and delivery at delivery.com. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. And Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Visit elgrandpatronrestaurant.com. Explore their menu today. El Gran Patron, bringing the flavors of Mexico to your table. Welcome back inside the Alma Grace McDonough Center on a lovely Sunday afternoon, the Battle of Champions. Pickerington already with 1 win. They're looking to make it 2. And I tell you what, Terrell Ward, him and Kayleen, I think, have a mutual respect for each other. I see them. I think Terrell knows this is one of the tougher assignments that he's had in a while.
Yeah, it's probably one of the better opponents, players that he's ever had to guard.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're good. Pickerington back on the attack here. Saavedra gives it up. I know that's a surprise. I love his game, though. He's playing aggressive. He's trying to score. He gets the rebound off the cage. Beresford miss. Cooley then grabs a rebound for a behind-the-back pass by Soup, who just got sloppy and threw it away.
Soup
They got to get Soup under control.
Yeah, Soup just wants to make the highlight reel instead of keeping it simple and go with the easy pass.
Oh boy, I don't know how Mike Young and Mel Stevens dealt with him,
or any of his teachers.
We love the Soup man, but yeah, he
needs to dial it down.
Yeah, he got to dial it down a tad. Saavedra back on the attack for Pickerington. Tries a lob inside. Was looking for Brendan Jones, the best athlete out here. Now the Watchdog turns it right back over. Saavedra on the attack. Kayleen looking to reach in. He goes behind the back on Kayleen. Probably a double dribble there, but no call. And Emmanuel, our referee, our third member of our refereeing crew. Again, thanks to Brian Yoho, Mindy Yoho, and Emmanuel Iwatola.
Emmanuel's entertaining to watch.
I like him. I like this game. I wonder where he officiates regularly.
Saavedra
with another one. No good. Rebound. Josh Moen. Soup tried to corral it, but tried to get ahead of himself again instead of securing it.
See that, and that's why I don't feel too good about our chances. Once again, Josh Moen gets the offensive rebound. He's the smallest guy out there.
He may be the smallest guy in the whole gym.
Yeah, he's
other than Kayleen's
5'1".
kids. Yeah. Josh Moen, nice little runner, spins in and out. 33-24 Jaguars in the lead. Soup looking to cut this to a 7-point game, and he lays it in. But there's Moen again, getting back on defense.
Yep.
All right, Terrell Ward gets it over to Saavedra. Saavedra and Moen on the left side.
Matt, they might be wise to
dump foul on Kayleen.
Dump it down low to Beresford. I mean, he's matched up against Dr. Georges right now, and I think that's a definite mismatch.
You're saying you like that matchup, huh?
Yes.
All right, 33-26. Watchdogs got it to a 7-point game here. Could they get a stop and cut this to a 2-possession game? Steal. Quick hands there. Cooley out running with Kayleen. Josh Moen running him down. Cooley lays it in. And here come the Watchdog All-Stars here on the Watchdog Network. 3:30 to go. It's a 5-point game, Chris.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how Jags can handle this push by the All-Stars.
Terrell Ward over to the wing to Saavedra. Brendan Jones wants it at the high post. They're not going to give it to him. Josh Moen trying to set a screen.
Jones hasn't had many touches this half.
No, I tell you what, Saavedra and him, there's only one ball, and it's a problem.
And he had 10 points in the first half.
Yeah, no, Saavedra. I think you got to try to get Brendan Jones, your athlete, and probably try to go a little high-low action with Cage Beresford.
Although
Beresford gets it, high post, spins down to his left. No good, foul on the floor. No, is it going to be 2 shots maybe? Was it on Cooley or Dr. Georges?
No, Dr. Georges again. Although he didn't argue about that one.
I think he kind of hooked him. All right, Cage going to the line for Pickerington. We're under 3 minutes to go here from the Alma Grace McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling University. On the Battle of Champions Day, Chris, Pickerington already 1 win in the books over our valiant Ohio County Eagles who fought hard. Cage Beresford gets it to drop in.
Well, Matt, they're 2 minutes, 45 seconds away from taking 2 from down here.
Yeah, coming over and sweeping the board.
Doubleheader.
Coach Brian Beresford doing a great job. You can hear him on the Watchdog Network. Checks in a lot on Donnie's show. He's always on the Good Old Boys with Bob Slider, who, of course, is the producer for Howard's Morning Show on the Watchdog. And you can hear us every week, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. The Watchdog guy, or the Pine Room guys on the Watchdog. Soup back at it. A 3-point try for him on the left wing. He drains it, and the Watchdogs got it to 4. 35-31. Jaguars lead just 4 points, 2:20 to go. Jones over to Saavedra. This zone getting a little more aggressive now, Chris. They're trying to cut the passing lanes down and the angles. Runner by Saavedra, no good. Cage Beresford gets a hand on it. Takes it away from Dr. Georges. Saavedra misses another layup. Tipped back out.
Grab that
Terrell Ward grabs it for Pickerington. Oh, and an offensive foul. Oh, boy, things are tightening up here now. Brendan Jones with an offensive foul for Pickerington.
I agree with our producer. Jubb just said that was a flop.
Probably was.
Yeah. He sold it, though.
Yeah, very good. Very good. All right, 35-31. Jaguars leading it. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the game. It'll be Watchdog ball. Rocky Fitzsimmons on the floor with Tyler Cooley, Brian Campbell, Dr. Angelo Georges, host of the Saturday Morning Sports Huddle, and our esteemed leader, Kayleen Clough.
I'm not so sure Mr. Umpire should not be in there right now.
He's kind of been a go-to player. Kayleen, little pull-up. No good. Soup with a nice tip out to Rocky. He's got Cooley to his right, but Rocky's going to launch it, and it's good! Oh, Rocky Fitzsimmons for the top of the key. It's 35-34 now.
Banked it in.
And the Jaguars now facing a little adversity here, Chris. Ahmed brings it up. Here goes to the glue guy, Voigt. Voigt with a runner, no good. Rebound, Soup. And a Watchdog can take the lead for the first time in the game.
Dr. George is going to bring it up.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Soup's got it. We got under a minute to go in the game. No look past Soup to Cooley, and the Watchdog All-Stars lead the game 36-35. I don't believe what I'm seeing here, Chris. Under 50 seconds to go. Ahmed back the other way for Pickerington. Runner. Good.
Money.
Tamid Ahmed gives the lead back to Pickerington. 37-36, 37 seconds to go. Kayleen Clough to the rack. Lays it up. No good. Rebound by Tyson Reardon. He gets it to Brent Voigt. And Voigt is fouled by Brian Campbell, who I don't know what he's in. He's calling an intentional foul on himself.
Emmanuel just shook his head.
Yeah. All right, timeout on the floor. We'll step away. No, we're actually not, because there's only 29 seconds left. 37-36, the Jaguars leading. They're coming east. Pickerington, they're in Wheeling now, and they are they're serving notice that they're here to play. And I will say the Watchdog All-Stars, they didn't go away. We got Xavier Waits out here now. What's Xavier going to be doing? Xavier Waits of Pickerington, or of the Ohio County Eagles, beg your pardon. He's going to take a few launches from the three-point line. Maybe winning a couple pizzas.
Yep.
I think that would be every young man's dream. Matt and Chris here with you, high above the rafters at the McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling University. Again, thanks to Dr. Diana Varga, president of Wheeling University, athletic director Carrie Hanna, along with Coach Dell from the Pine Room and the Watchdog for setting up this wonderful event. Battle of Champions Day about to conclude. We got 29 seconds, and we got a good ball game here. We had Jubb and Donnie in a stalemate in the free throw shooting. We had Pickerington already win, and we got the ball inbound, and I don't know what we're doing. We got a foul. What are we doing? Kayleen's got to try. Okay, Kayleen's smart enough to know that. Good. I don't think Soup had any idea, even though he just fouled the position.
Well, here's the question.
We got to get to the bonus.
Is the scorekeeper keeping track of fouls?
I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. That's a great question. We got to try to get a steal. 18.7 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. Pickerington leading 37-36.
18.7 to go. Well, that can be an eternity sometimes,
Brett
Matt, with timeouts and commercials.
At least they can't go to the review.
Yes.
That would take another 2 hours. Brett Voigt inbound. He gets it to Ahmed on the baseline. He's fouled by Kayleen Clough. All right. Ahmed going to the line here, Chris. Now, he's had varying success.
Yes.
First game, he made a couple. Then the second time, one for two. So
he looks confident.
He looks very confident.
Relaxed,
gets over there.
Took a deep breath.
Very, very relaxed. That's one thing you're not going to do to the Pickerington Jaguars is play head games with them. They very, very strong psychological makeup for this team. All right. Samid Ahmed at the line for Pickerington, looking to extend the lead. Little strong off the back iron. 17.8 left, 37-36. We might have had a lane violation, no? Okay.
No, I think it's an automatic two. I think they shoot. I think I had one-on-ones and thing in a
no
pass,
more one-on-ones. Ahmed at the line for his second, looking to extend this lead to 2. Could be a valuable shot. He gets it up and over, no good, but Rocky couldn't get to rebound. Reardon puts it up.
Oh, my goodness.
No good, and another rebound, and the Watchdog's got a foul. The Watchdog and Kayleen's the only one that had any sense. I think Pickerington's going to freeze it out. And Brent Voigt secures the win for Pickerington. 37-36, the Jaguars come to Wheeling and sweep the Ohio County Eagles and the Watchdog All-Stars. What a fabulous day here at the McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling University. Couldn't have done it without our wonderful sponsors. Again, you're listening to the Watchdog Network here, presented by the Pine Room Studios here on a wonderful basketball day at Wheeling University. DeFelice Brothers Pizza, Hawkins Hearing, El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern in Undo's, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, and Frio and Stack Auction Service, proud sponsors of the Watchdog Auction Service Hotline. You can call that one each and every day we're on, 214-1600. Give us a call next week. Let us know what you thought of today's Battle of Champions. Pickerington comes east, sweeps the two Wheeling teams. Watchdog All-Stars fall by a point. A valiant effort. And they took care of business in the first one, 55-39 against the Ohio County Eagles. Great effort, though, out of your guy Flav and Larry Goodwin. Couple of staples here in the Wheeling area. Coach Anglich with a nice job with his ball club. Chris, any parting thoughts here? It was a great day.
It was tremendous, Matt. Good for all the kids, everybody involved. It was a wonderful event. And congratulations to Pickering for sweeping both games. But we'll probably have some discussion on the radio this week, and we'll probably critique our team's play in this second game. It wasn't very good. but I'm so thrilled to be part of this. I'm honored. So it was nice being your broadcast partner.
Appreciate it. And again, thanks to Jeff on the camera, Jubb on all the controls. A wonderful job here from the Pine Room guys here on the Watchdog. We're proud to be a part of it. It was a wonderful day of hoops. Thanks to Coach Beresford. Can hear him regularly on the Watchdog Network for bringing his team over here. He's a Cameron guy. He likes coming back here to the area. And he brought his kids over here. They looked like they had a lot of fun. They played some good basketball. I really did and truly enjoyed that game and both games today. I thought it was really, really fun to watch, and just a nice breath of fresh air when you see so many.
Ride home today.
Yeah, you see so many bad things in the world of sports. It's nice to have something that's 100% positive here in the McDonough Center.
And these teams like rooting for each other, helping each other out. It's just it's everybody's together, even though they're on separate teams, but they want each other to play well.
Yeah, it was absolutely spectacular. Again, thanks to Dr. Diana Vargo, president of Wheeling University. Athletic Director Carrie Hanna, who we had on the radio last week, prepping the event. I don't know if Coach has any last final interviews down there. Jubb, do we know if Coach has any last interviews before we wrap up?
He's just taking photos right now.
So we won't kick it down to Coach. I'm sure we'll talk plenty about it on the radio. See you, Coach Johnson, Coach Savion Johnson. in the house supporting a wonderful day of hoops.
It was wonderful.
All right, that's going to do it for us here on the Watchdog Network. Matt and Chris signing off. Wonderful day out here at Battle of the Champions at Wheeling University. Again, thanks to Wheeling University, all of our wonderful sponsors, DeFelice, Hawkins Hearing, El Gran Patron, the Alpha Tavern in Undos, Bob's Lunch, Island Pawn and Gun, Frio and Stack Auction Service, and all this brought to you on the Watchdog Network by the Pine Room Studios. Our man Jubb on the controls. Great job steering the ship. Not so great on the foul shooting, but a good draw there with 22-2. We'll have fun with that next week as well. Again, thanks for tuning in on the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you want more streaming content, follow us, watchdognetwork.com at the Pioneer Studios. You can tune in on that Watchdog stream anytime for all the radio content here. Watchdog Network bringing you lots of local and wonderful programming that serves the local Wheeling area. And we're always happy to have listeners from outside the area calling into the show and then listening from afar. So that's going to do it for us on a wonderful day. Matt and Chris signing off here from the Alma Grace McDonough Center here on the campus of Wheeling University. A successful Battle of the Champions. Congrats to the Pickerington Jaguars and everybody who's been a part of this wonderful day at Wheeling University. Until next week, we will see you on the Watchdog Network. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.